All right. Saturday football. We haven't had a Saturday football since the London games, and we had a great time for the London games as well as the game down in Mexico. With that said, guys, I want to welcome you all to the channel. Thanks for being here. As always, make sure you smash that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. And, of course, if you are new, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click the bell to be notified of all future streams moving forward. 2 games tonight, guys. We have your Kansas City Chiefs, Las Vegas Raiders. And then after that, it's going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars and Tennessee Titans. That will be the 2-game schedule for today. Getting into the matchup predictor, 89.8% for the Kansas City Chiefs. The record is 13-3. Las Vegas Raiders, 10.1%. Record is 6-10. As far as your passing leaders, Patrick Mahomes with 5,048 yards, 40 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Derek Carr with 3,522 yards, 24 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Getting into the injury report, Darian Kennard is out. Joshua Kando, Sky Moore, Matthew Wright, and McCole Hardman. As far as the Raiders, Matthew Butler, Darian Butler, Britton Brown, Chris Lacey, and Natane Muti. As far as the spread, Kansas City is favored by 8.5, minus 430 on the money line. Over and under is 52. Really interesting spread, considering that Las Vegas does not seem like they'd be a worthy opponent. Plus 328 on the money line, guys. And that is your pregame info. I know it's been very tough for everyone for the past week. No football. You know, we had the canceled game, obviously, for Monday night because of what happened. There was no Thursday night game. And obviously we are here for Saturday. I'm going to give a quick update for Damar Hamlin. Breathing tube was taken out. He is recovering very well. So shout out to Damar. Shout out to the Bills Mafia. Shout out to everyone that came together. Prayers up for him as he was able to recover. We got a lot of football, guys, coming up. I do apologize. I did not have a chance to get together for the Week 18 prediction video. Had a lot of stuff come up, but with that said, we're here. Nevertheless, we're here, and we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna get back to some football, have some fun, and yeah, you guys know this. You guys know the drill. Know the drill. 131 viewers. 45 likes. We need 55 more to get to 100. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. We need 55 more guys to get to 100 before kickoff. Let's make that happen as we prepare here for these Kansas City Chiefs, Las Vegas Raiders on a Saturday. Where my Chicago fans at? Saturday in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. I love that song. It's a good song. All right. Get some stuff going. I think Lil J is gonna make an appearance. We'll see though. We'll see. All right. What's up, Michelle? Great band, Chicago brass section to die for. Michelle, I got them on greatest hits. I got Chicago's greatest hits. Y'all know I'm old school. Had the Al Green playing earlier. Shout out to you, Forrest. You already know. Only the good tunes, though. You got to have the good stuff stuck in your head. What's up, David? I sing it all. Yo, if y'all see my playlist, y'all be like, what is going on? It's wild. It's wild. It really is. What's up, Wildstar? Luann says, hey, Jay, let's hope for a good gameplay today. Still have tomorrow on the brain. Sending lots of recovery to him. Yeah, he's doing much well. He's doing much better. He's doing well. So I feel like, you know, we can rest easy. We can rest easy, breathe, and have some fun today and tomorrow. You know, that Patriots-Bills game is going to be huge. I'm looking forward to that. I think emotions are definitely going to be high. But with that said, you know, we're back at it. Chiefs fan, what up? Thanks a lot, Jerry. Tom Brady is not washed. What's going on, man? What up with you?
Never give up.
Jason says definitely rooting for the Bills tomorrow. Shout out to you, Jason. Thanks a lot, Matt. Luann, as much as I'd not like to, the reality is KC will take this game. Although I do think it may be a close one. I don't think it'll be a complete blowout. For some reason, Kansas City has always had an issue with covering the spread. What's up, Dulo? Swole Nation says I may be a Giants fan, but I will be rooting for the Bills tomorrow. Shout out to you, Swole Nation. Shout out to Matt Sharp for joining the family. Let's go. Welcome to the family, Matt Sharp. Thanks for being a part of us. Big boy, what up? Tell you what I'm really excited for tomorrow. Not only the Bills and Patriots, but that Green Bay and that Lions game. Woo! That Green Bay and that Lions game is going to be serious. I'm definitely ready for that one. I want to see if Jared Goff can shock the world. I think he may be my playoff underdog that everyone's sleeping on. So we shall see. Thanks a lot, Matt. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being here, and thanks for rocking with us, man. Welcome to the family. Mike Yoder says, nope, not going to happen, Jay. You know how many times I prove people right or wrong? You know how many times I have? I have a great record. I think I went 12-3 last week. 12-3 last week. I got a pretty good record, man. Every week I have a pretty good record. Been winning all season. I don't get all of them right, but I get a lot of them right. What's up, Aiden? You think the Cowboys will win the East? I think so. What's up, Michelle? Bob Evans, what's going on, man? Respect the wrench. Respect the wrench. Shout out to Matt coming through with the first super chat of the day. The $10 super chat. Thanks a lot, Matt. Thanks for the support. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family. Like I said, guys, make sure that you're respecting the wrench. Shout out to you, Bob. Nick Stanton, yeah, man. It's been a tough week. It's been a tough week for sports. I wanted to do some basketball. I didn't even have a chance to really do that. I just wasn't feeling it all week. To me, it didn't feel right. Being a Bills fan, being a part of Bills Mafia. I just didn't feel right streaming sports until we knew that, or until I knew that he was okay. So, yeah. It's gonna be a coin flip, Ryan. Yeah, it's gonna be a coin flip. What's up, Joey? Matt Sharp, I've got the Cowboys as my number 2 for the Super Bowl. 49ers number 1. I think it's gonna be Bills 49ers. I've been saying that since week 3, week 4. Cowboys is second. Shout out to you, Gary. Little Sad 57. I've got KC, but like I said, I don't think they cover the spread. Shout out to Sheila coming through with the $5 super chat. Says, go Jaguars. Duval County in the building. Cowboys not making it, not with Dak.
Go Jaguars. Leopard. Football. Duval.
Shout out to Raging Bull coming through with the $9.99 super chat. Says, my Super Bowl pick is Bengals and Eagles. I'm not gonna lie, that's a nice little pick. It's a nice little pick. I think at the end of the day, it was a lot easier for them to go ahead and put out their content or stream and things like that because I'm sure they're fans of the game, right? I'm sure they're fans of the game, but I don't think a lot of those guys who were still putting out content and talking about sports in general were true Bills fans and Bills Mafia fans. And I said that about I said that about a lot of people when I made the other video. You guys know. So, Mike says Jerry's and Lions or Packers. I'm going Lions. I'm going with Jared Goff.
My Super Bowl pick is Bengals and Eagles.
Yeah, I'm going with Jared Goff. Michelle says, Hoodie J, Magic Prayers came through for DeMar. Shout out to you, Michelle. Yeah, we all had to come through as a collective, and I think that's very important. And it basically shows that, let me just actually lower this down here. I think it should show everyone. I think it should show the entire world, whether you're into sports, whether you're not, whether you have a different team that you rock with. I think it showed everybody that, you know, mankind and humans can still be humans and still care and come together. You know, it's just unfortunate that it takes something like this to happen for people to come together, but I'm just glad that people did. And I'm glad that everyone showed their support, showed their love. And that's the bottom line. So, yeah. There it is. Joey says, go Raiders. Forrest shows the power of prayer. Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Wallstar says Dallas and Bengals. Yeah, you know, unfortunately, with everything that happened, you know, the bet that me and Wildstar had got canceled. Obviously, I was looking forward to that $50, Wildstar. I was looking forward to it. That'd have been a nice lunch, nice tank of gas. What's up, Happy Face? What's going on, man? As we prepare here. We got some time, guys. Got plenty of time. 319 viewers, 95 likes. We are well on our way to that 100. Make sure you're smashing. I like that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. Let's get over 100 before kickoff. Looks like we are well on our way. Thanks for the support, everybody. Shout out to you guys for the super chats. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family and everybody watching today. We're going to have a good day. We're going to have a good day. Got two games. We got your Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. And after this, of course, we have the Tennessee Titans and Jacksonville Jaguars. King Smooth, what up? What's going on, man? Hartheimer, it's easier for us to come together on behalf of someone else where we have no risk. What if we all came together to protest? I don't know about that one, Hart. Going a little far there. Going a little far. If the Chiefs win, the Bengals will beat them 4 times in 22 and 23. Yeah. That is true. King Smooth. Rochester downtown. High Falls is red, white, and blue for Hamlin. Yeah, I think I seen some earlier in East Aurora. They had I guess they got like a Hamlin Street. It's an actual street. It's called Hamlin Street. And they put a picture of DeMar up on the street. So it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You know, the support that he's been getting. Timo says the Bengals are happy. Yeah, I seen they weren't happy about the little coin flip situation and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, they made the decision, right? They made a decision. NFL had to figure it out. It's just the reality of it. As a Bills fan, how do you feel about their decision? I mean, this is the politics of NFL, right? So obviously the NFL is going to make it work out in the NFL's favor, right? Not the specific team's favor. It's just how it goes. What's up, KT? So, yeah. Well, I mean, currently right now it would be the Texans. I'm doing good, KT. How are you? Texans will get Bryce Young. I got to check out who's in the draft. Well, I kind of know who's in the draft, but I got to check out more of who's going to be up for the draft. Are we all in agreement that Davis Mills was a bust? Are we all in agreement there? Is it just me as Sauce Gardner does not play like a rookie, but more like an all-time pro? I would agree with that. Sauce Gardner definitely balls. He definitely balls out for sure. Also depends on if Rodgers gets traded to Love. I think Love is next up. I think Jordan Love is next up for the Packers. Chris Hall, yeah, it definitely did. But we were able to bounce back, you know, and be resilient, you know. Just got to stay strong, move forward, and always hope and pray for the best. You know? That is that's the reality of it. Rodgers to Indy. That'll be funny. KT, I'm good.
Since Mahomes became the Chiefs starter in 2018, that is 16 more than any other QB coach duo. Our resident QB, Matt Hasselbeck, caught up with both of them earlier this year.
All right, guys. So we are a little ahead. We got about 25 minutes until we have kickoff for these Chiefs and the Raiders. Matt Sherritt, what up, bro? Nick Stan, I don't know, man. I think it's I think that's Carolina. Would you rather face Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady in the playoffs? I'll be honest with you. I think right now it doesn't matter. I feel like Tom maybe has like a little bit of a competitive advantage just because of what Tom can do with 2 minutes left in the game if he's down by a touchdown or if he's only down by a few points. So yeah, I mean, you know, obviously it depends on the circumstance, right? If I'm only up by a touchdown or if I'm only up by a field goal, then obviously I probably want to be against Aaron Rodgers a little more in that situation. But, you know, up by 2 touchdowns, whatever, you got a good solid lead. Doesn't matter. If you were a Cowboys fan, yeah, I mean, if you're a Cowboys fan, you definitely want to be going against Aaron than Tom, because Tom's going to figure it out. He's going to figure it out. For all those 49ers fans out there, I hope you guys have been loading up on Brock Purdy rookies. Shout out to Debbie Toll for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Interesting thing says, I'm thinking upset today. Las Vegas by 3. Major emotional damage. I see you, interesting things. You know I'm hitting the button. You know I'm definitely clicking the button if it happens. Tennessee Tactical. So Jerry reason I was good to hear DeMar was responding and getting better. Shout out to you, Tennessee. Yeah, that is without a doubt. Matt Sharp, thanks for the $10 super chat, man. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the $10 super chat. Leslie says only to the Raiders because a friend of mine is a fan. Okay. Shout out to you, Jace. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. What's up, Benji? Let it be known that I'm for the Chiefs to win, but have Raiders plus 14.5. Like Benji, you already know, right? The Chiefs win, but they don't cover the spread. Obviously, they don't need this game, so it could go any way. That's the reality of it. Pat Mahomes hasn't gotten over 350 in his last 3 games. So, not too sure about that one. Yeah, not too sure about Mahomes getting over 350. He has not gotten over 350 in his last 3 games. So, yeah. Tennessee, yeah, Trevor Lawrence is balling right now. He is, he's on a mission. I think that, I think those Jaguars definitely take that one. Shout out to you, Leslie. Lauren Blaster says needs 400 something tonight to break a record. Well, let's look at this. What is? Yeah, the Raiders are only allowing 257 passing yards on average. So I don't see it I don't see it happening. I do not see it happening. Kelsey's no touchdown drought ends today. Okay. I definitely think Raiders defense makes a stand today. They're going to ball out. So we should see a fun one. It's so funny, though, to see so much speculation and people not just all rooting for the KC so hard. Because it's normally what it is. Shout out to Supernova. What's going on with you? Lawrence can throw 229 and rush 10. Let's see what he's been doing. Let's see what he's been doing. Yeah, he threw for 360, 368 back on December 11th. I think that'd be safe. I think he throws over 230. He's very intermittent though. And then on the rushing yards, he only ran for 7 again in that last game, so he's not consistent at all. That's the scary part of putting your money on him. He's not consistent from the numbers. He can have a amazing game like one week and then the next week just dive off. But I attribute that to defense, so. Richard, do you feel the Hamlin incident will get to it to reevaluate? No, I don't. Right? Because people are people like that, players like that. I don't want to say they're selfish, but they look at things from their perspective. They don't look outside of the box. They don't look outside of the box. They don't use other situations to create the atmosphere that they need to. So I don't think so. Sports athletes have a lot of ego. What's up, Jeffrey? Shout out to the Philippines. Metal lunchbox with the thermos. Oh, man.
For the first time all week, the NFL community collectively was able to exhale just a bit. Maybe able to smile just a little bit as it appears.
Damon, it's not going to happen. Eagles aren't going to make it, bro.
Hamlin turning a positive corner, making progress on his way. We all hope to a full recovery.
Eagles will be watching the Super Bowl from their couch.
Surprised his Bills teammates. He FaceTimed into a team meeting and flexed for the boys.
Yeah, look, I think General Manager Brandon Beane of the Buffalo Bills really summed it up best when he was saying how the atmosphere would be in Buffalo this weekend. He said it would be about a celebration of life, about a celebration of the continued life of DeMar Hamlin. You could not have taken better notice of how the players, the coaches, the staff in Buffalo were able to now feel comfortable.
Timo, they had KC at 80%. It was like 80% on ESPN. Tennessee Tactical says, what is the real impact of the NFL refusing to replay Bills and Bengals game? It seems like it penalizes both teams in the playoff picture. I think that the way things were structured with the schedule and the way that the NFL obviously makes their money, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what they care about. They care about the money and the views and how everything's set up. They don't have the room for, or they won't, I'm not going to say they don't, but they won't make the room for that game. So they'd rather just cancel it out and then figure it out as Week 18 goes on. Shout out to Frank Rabando for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Medical staff. It was the best of the fans. You fans were absolutely amazing for DeMar, and for a week that started pretty surreal. You know, standing here today kind of
Jonas says, I think they should push the wild card week up a week and give us the Bills and the Bengals a game. They're not going to do it though. They're not going to do it. So it doesn't matter. They're just not going to do it.
Our thoughts and prayers continue to be 2,000 miles away at the UC Medical Center. Down to the sideline now. Here's Laura Rutledge.
Well, thank you, Steve.
I would say dome, Jeffrey.
This week has weighed heavy on the hearts of everyone, but especially these players here that are going to have to come out and play in the first game that we'll see since DeMar Hamlin's injury. Travis Kelce told me pregame it does feel different, but he said it's an honor to be out there.
What's up, Eddie?
Hamlin's name across our chests in pregame warm-ups. He said we're celebrating our NFL brother today. We're celebrating his progress. And we
What's
want
up, Nathan?
Hamlin to know that we're playing with him in our minds. He said, I hope DeMar is watching, and I hope he sees all these tributes because he's so incredibly deserving of that.
Thank you, Laura.
Dabilus, what's up, man?
We're going to play an NFL football game here today, shortly. But that's so secondary.
All right, as we prepare here for these Chiefs and the Raiders. Got about 10 minutes until kickoff, guys. 10 minutes until kickoff. This is going to be the first of our two-game series today. Obviously, we have KC and Las Vegas now. Later on tonight, we will have the Titans and the Jaguars. Two-game series today. So if you have not already, make sure you lock it in and subscribe. We'll be having some fun today. Austin, update on Hamlin. Yes, he is doing much better. They took the breathing tube out. He's currently able to breathe on his own. So he is much, much improved with his condition. Deacon Wood, what's going on, man? What's up, bro? Look at man taking me to school. It's not Jaguars, Jay. It's Jaguars. Oh, man. Shout out to you, Rodney. Sherry, I'm doing good. How you doing? Toivo, Happy New Year. Jonas, I know that's how you feel, bro, but that's just the reality of it. They're not going to do it. Right? There's a lot of people that's mad, but it doesn't. You're just wasting your energy being mad. It's just the reality of it. They're not going to change it. They've made their decision. It is what it is. Shout out to Dabilus coming through with the $4.99 super chat.
Nothing but love to all. Praying gesture, Hamlin.
Thanks for the support. The Jaguars. Jaguars. Shout out to Derek Scott for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. What's up, Jacob? Timo, cut it out. Cut it out. Grizzy, what's going on? Yeah, every time Blackfather comes in, I know the first thing he's going to say, he's going to call me a hater. As soon as he comes in. Jay, you a hater. You a hater. Because you said my team not going to the Super Bowl. Jay's a Tom Brady fan. Oh, man.
Dominated social media on Twitter. All the prayers and best wishes from around the NFL. All for Damar Hamlin of the Buffalo Bills.
Shout out to Blackfather for the $1.99 super chat. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for the support.
Here at Allegiant Stadium,
He comes with the
public address announcer.
hate and the love at the same time. He's like a Sour Patch Kid. He's like a Sour Patch Kid, yo. Sour than sweet. Pause. All right. Sandra had a lot to say. She had so much to say, she knew how to spell it. Shout out to you, Sandra. Oh, man. Shout out to you, Sadra. Landon, what's going on, man? Sadra B says, I'm your biggest fan. I don't know. I got a lot of fans out here. I don't know. I got a lot of people saying they're the biggest fans. I don't know. I'm sure you're up there though. Much love to you. Thanks for the support. What's up, Barry? Fred Lucky, yeah, man. Yeah. Yo, you know what's funny is I'm really glad because I'm starting to see a lot more people that were here last year in like January, or not last year, but 2021 and beginning of January 2022. I'm starting to see a lot of the OGs hop back on because we're getting closer to the playoffs. So shout out to you guys. Much love to you guys for being here. I know some of y'all I don't really watch football until the playoffs, and all you guys are showing up, so it's pretty cool to see. Starting to see some of the older subs come back around. That lets me know it's almost Super Bowl time when I start seeing those names. Shout out to Brian
Proud Bills
Follendorf.
Mafia member. Send you 7.16 from the 716. Thank you for doing this for guys like me stuck at work. Keep grinding. Go Raiders.
Shout out to you, Brian. Thanks for the support. Shout out to the Bills Mafia. Y'all know how we do. We support. We take care of each other. And we show love. We have fun. So shout out to you, man. Thanks for the support. Sadra B, how does it feel to be famous? I'm not famous, yo. I'm nowhere near famous. And even if I was to ever get famous, it wouldn't matter to me. I'd never change. I don't believe in that whole like facade of being famous. Like, it just doesn't matter. Just like the same thing with money. People think that like you start making money, like, you know, they should change. It's like, no, like be the same person. You know, get money, do what you do, but just be the same person. Like, don't change. So doesn't matter to me. I love what I do, and I love to have fun. I love to share, and you know, I just like being me. That's all. So yeah, we're getting ready for Kansas City and Las Vegas, guys. We got about 3 minutes. 3 minutes before kickoff. Jesus, we're all equally, no matter what. Yeah, man. Yeah. You got to treat the janitor just like you treat the CEO. Shout out to you, Ryan. Thanks for the $5 donation. Yeah, you gotta treat the janitor just like you treat the CEO. It's words to live by. Words to live by. Jonas, I did not drop my picks. I've been too busy. Didn't have time. So, just rolling with the flow this week. Rolling with the flow. I'll go ahead and get my playoff stuff ready, though. You guys will know that. Tyler says, Jay Reason is into pleasing. Yes, I am such a pleaser. Jay Reason the simp. That's what I'm known as. I love it. I love it. See, it's amazing when you're able to bounce off of like terrible comments and the trolls and all that kind of stuff. I love it. I remember back in the day, I used to get so mad, yo. I used to get so mad. I'd be like, yo, they're talking the most garbage to me. Now it's just fun. It's just fun. Doug Productions says Raiders win, so Bills get number 1 seed. And I want Lions to make playoffs. Now they have more of a chance because of 8th seed in the playoffs for both divisions for that horrific Bills versus Bengals. Okay. Shout out to Megan. All right, guys, quick housekeeping before the game gets started. 718 viewers, 180 likes. We need 20 more likes, 20 more thumbs up to get to 200. So make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated as we get started with these Chiefs and these Raiders. 20 more likes, 20 more thumbs up. Tyler, I know, man. I'm just messing with you. Shout out to Jonas coming through with the $5. Says, going to be lots of upsets this week. Go Cowboys Mafia. All right.
Saturday kicks off this final weekend, week 18, the NFL's regular season. For Kansas City, fellas, it's quite simple. Win, get the bye, top seed in the AFC.
Yeah, look, I think the Kansas City Chiefs understand exactly what is at stake here. This is a team that loves to play at home, although they have a fantastic record on the road ever since Patrick Mahomes has taken over this organization.
What's up, Purple?
But they love playing down an area.
Megan, Bills Mafia.
Gives them a competitive
Going to be a lot upsets this week. Go Cowboys Mafia.
Raiders
Coin flips and
kicking the ball off. KC will get it first as we get started here.
set for the opening kickoff. Raiders won the toss, they defer. The Chiefs will get the football first.
As we get ready. Chiefs and Raiders. Here we go. Kick is off. This is going to be a touchback. Kansas City will start at their 25. 1st and 10.
The Kansas City Chiefs will start 1st and 10 from their own 25. And, we hope to settle into a football game, but it's going to take a little while. Lots of angst and anxiousness surrounding this first snap from scrimmage, first series, and so on.
All right. 1st and 10. Here we go. This will be a
Straight ahead.
handoff.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Pacheco is going to get about 4 yards on the play. And that will lead to a 2nd and 6.
What appears to be an MVP type campaign. He's obviously in the running. Leads the NFL in touchdown passes and passing yards.
Shout out to you, Richard. Play action.
There's
Mahomes throws deep. Smith-Schuster. No, that's Watson. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Watson. 67 yards on the play. What a throw. He was wide open.
The second wide receiver, Watson, goes in motion. He's got soft coverage. Patrick sees the corner sit behind him and throws a ball.
Wow, how do you leave from that wide open?
To the sideline.
67 yards.
Yeah, look, if
And
you
it's going to be
really
1st and goal at the
you
3.
have to understand that this team will push the ball down the field as well as anyone. And when you're outside third, you get a middle of the field safety coverage. You have got to
John, because
1st and goal. Mahomes, quick throw. Stop me if you've seen
quick
this
throw
one.
to Kelsey. That's going to be a loss for a yard.
Except he's for a
TikTok
loss.
doesn't care about copyrights, and YouTube does. Plus, they're not making any money over there on TikTok, so.
The average pass for Patrick Mahomes traveling 7.1 air yards, which is the shortest of his career. He is
2nd and goal.
a lot of benefit on run after the catch. But make no mistake about it. This guy will bomb you in a heartbeat, and you can never forget that about number 15.
I thought we were going to ease into the game. Kansas City's longest play from scrimmage this year. Mahomes didn't get the menu. Here's
Play
Mahomes
action.
now.
Mahomes in trouble, throws away,
Threw it away.
incomplete, 3rd and goal.
Got some pressure from Luke Masterson.
This is where Kansas City and Patrick are at their best. Down in the red zone, in those 3rd and goal, got to have it situations. Eric Bieniemy, their play caller, trust that Patrick's going to make a
So 3rd and goal now at the 4. I feel like this may be a Kelsey touchdown. He likes to go to Kelsey in these situations.
Jarek McKinnon to the right of Mahomes. And a flag in the end zone.
12 players on the defensive.
Shout out to you, Matt. What's up, Rick? 2 men on the field for the defense.
Scott Novak, our referee today.
I'm doing good, Megan. How you doing?
3rd and goal.
All right, here we go. 3rd and goal at the 2.
Patrick's looking left the whole time.
Mahomes is going to run. He's got space. Tosses it forward, and that's going to be a touchdown. Pass to McKinnon for 2 yards. Little flip. That little Mahomes flip that he does. And Kansas City gets it in for the touchdown to McKinnon. Just when you think he's going to run it, flips it in, gets the easy touchdown.
Patrick escapes to his left. Does he stay behind? Yeah, very clearly behind. Just a fantastic play again.
Come on.
You see it from Patrick.
1 man on Mahomes, 1 man on McKinnon, and you stop that play. Defense, you got to do better.
We've seen it so many times, that underhand flip.
Got to do better. Extra point is up. It is good. Kansas City strikes first. Score is 7-0. 12 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first quarter as we get started. Megan, I had Kansas City taking this one, but not covering the spread. They will win, but I don't think they'll cover the spread. Score is 7-0 as we get started. 12 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Saturday football. Shout out to Dave. This is hi from Canada. Jeffrey says if KC goes to the Super Bowl again, I'm watching Rooster fighting instead. Shout out to you, man. Megan, yes, I have. And the channel also donated. We all donated together. I donated, the channel donated, and we also put it together. Who would you rather see win? I mean, the reality here is KC's going to take this, man. You know, that's the reality. What's up, Boxing with Braylon? What's going on, bro? Michelle, yeah, the snow's gone. Snow is gone.
Jarrett McKinnon, 6th straight game with a receiving touchdown. That is the longest streak by a running back in the Super Bowl era.
What did Patrick Mahomes tell us last night about Jarrett McKinnon?
Hi, no, this is week 18. So this will determine the playoffs. Or this week, end of this week will determine how the playoffs are scheduled.
A lot of adversity in terms of ACL injuries. Missed 2 full years before he signed with Kansas City while he's with San Francisco.
We're going to talk about it. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. All right, so now it's going to be the Raiders' turn after KC scores. We'll see what they do.
When it comes to the ball going his way.
Beach has got some work to do there. McKinnon's on a 1-year deal, of course.
Rick Pilgrim looking to the pension rule for rookie NFL players. Look into the pension rule for rookie NFL players. Look into how much they cover and how much it went down to. It's pretty sad, actually. I was doing some research, but I guess it went down from like 20,000 to like 4,000. So, Yeah, that's a whole other topic. That may be a whole other video that we talk about. So, yeah.
Benefit of having been in this system 3 years prior to this year. Let's see what he's got today.
Off the
Play fake. That's going to be caught. Short of a first down, but it'll be 2nd and 1. Shout out to Gilbert for the $2 super chat. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the support.
3 touchdowns in his first career start. The other's Mike White of the Jets. But what a story.
I think he fits exactly what Josh McDaniels wants to do. Not just one big decision every play, but a string of 6 or 7 in a row.
Shout out to Perry coming through with the $19.99 super chat. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the $19.99. Much love to the Wrench Gang.
He's out ahead to the 39. Here's Laura.
Steve, we confirmed earlier reports.
It's going to be a 4-yard run by Jacobs. It'll be 2nd and 6.
This week. In fact, on Tuesday, his 6-year-old son Braxton noticed that Josh's father Marty was in pain, called 911. Marty then had heart surgery on Wednesday. He's recovering in critical care in Tulsa. Wanted to watch his son Josh out there today, and Josh has pops on his eye black. He said, I wanted to be out here playing for my pops today, and that's exactly what he's doing right now.
The Chiefs were
that's correct plan.
for Josh Jacobs. And so they'll be ready for him today. Again, the NFL rushing leader. So pressure off the edge.
Stidham's going to run, and he's going to get a first down. He gets 8 yards on the scramble.
Pickup of 8.
That's an incredible story that Laura just shared with us about Josh Jacobs and his son. In many ways, having a tremendous impact on his father. I mean, think about a guy that is in for the rushing title. You see that pops.
Reporting is eligible. Number 77 of the offense.
There's the eye black that Laura was referencing. So what an emotional week in many ways for Josh Jacobs, and a great, hopefully, end to the story.
So 1st and 10.
First down and 10 from the 47. Raiders brought an
Another handoff to Jacobs. He's going to lose 2 yards on the run. That'll push him back to the 45.
They also were trying to hold off Nick
Shout out to Charles.
160 yards behind him for that NFL rushing title. Last Raider to win the rushing title. They'll go back to Marcus Allen, 1985.
Yeah, I think
Marcus
Josh
Allen
had a point to prove this year. His 5th-year option was not picked up. He's going to be a free agent once this game.
How many of you remember that name?
And I'll tell you, the Kansas City Chiefs know that he has something to prove.
2nd and 12.
First matchup in Kansas City, Josh Jacobs ran wild that night. And they expect him to have a big game today.
Play action. Stidham is going to run. Takes a hit at the end, still pushing, and he's going to get about 10 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Trent McDuffie brought him down.
What's interesting about Jarrett Stidham here is the fact that this guy is just so calm in the pocket, Dan. He never seems like he's under duress. Eyes stay downfield, has a good feel for that clock in his
I'm liking what I'm seeing from the kid.
Is closing in behind him, and you saw
I'm liking what I'm seeing.
San Francisco as far as eyes down the field. He found Davante Adams on some big plays.
3rd and 2.
This plays like a guy much more mature beyond his years.
The benefit of it being in a system for 4 years.
3rd and 2. Hunter Renfrow motions into the slot. Fake. Stidham the throw.
And that is going to be caught by Adams. Smothered by 2 DBs as he gets 13 yards on the play. 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
I mean, this is spectacular. Watch the jam happens. That little hezzy at the line, Lou, to make sure the hands get off, and then the great placement, late hands by Jarrett Stidham.
It's the late hands that's the killer.
Yeah.
Because as a DB, you're trying to read his eyes in his hands. When his eyes get big, well, Davante has the shield on. You can't read his eyes. And a lot of guys start to get stiff in their hands and start to put them into the catch position. Davante just flashes them up there. Who was any better than that than the great Randy Moss? He could do that better than anyone. Davante Adams, man.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 32. Play action. Has a little bit of time. He goes deep to the end zone. Incomplete. It went through Adams' hands. If he'd have brought that down, it would have been a touchdown. 2nd and 10.
You see right here, Davante Adams has a chance to come down with this.
Oh, you got to bring that down, Adams.
That's usually one that he makes.
You got to bring that in.
That was a bad decision on the part of Jarrett Stidham. He threw it into double coverage. L'Jarius Sneed read that perfectly, had gotten enough depth on that pylon route. They basically had him bracketed.
No, that was a good pass. That was a good pass. Adams has to bring that in and get the touchdown.
Didn't complete that catch.
Adams already 14 receiving touchdowns this season. The NFL leader.
2nd and 10.
Could have added to that total. 1 second to snap it. Stidham gets it away.
Quick
toss
throw
to Renfro.
to Renfro. He gets 4 yards on the play to be 3rd and 6.
Bring up a 3rd down.
And this is where Josh McDaniels, in many ways, wants this quarterback, Jared Stidham, or his quarterback, to live. This 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 world where, okay, I can start with Davante, and then I can move on to a Darren Waller, and then a Hunter Renfro, and even Amir Abdullah at tailback. All these
What's up,
different
Sherrod?
options, it's really trying to create that perfect matchup for the quarterback.
All right, 3rd and 6.
Good job communicating protection at the line of scrimmage by Stidham.
3 to the right. Jacobs out. Abdullah in.
A little bit of time. Stidham goes down. He gets sacked, and that is a loss of 7 yards. It'll be 4th and 13, and this will lead to a field goal for the Raiders.
Okay, this is just Chris Jones right here against Alex Bars, and you see the forklift. He gets that outside arm up in the air and then is able to duck underneath it, get his feet turned toward the quarterback and flatten down the line of scrimmage. But Chris Jones, was he an entertaining interview yesterday or what?
Shout out to you, Kid Saturn.
Very best defensive tackles in the National Football League.
What's up, bro?
His pass rush win rate and his production overall.
All right, here we go.
Exactly what they pay him for.
Daniel Carlson season long is
Kick is up. It is good. Raiders get on the board. We got ourselves a 4-point game. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing from Jared Stidham. Davante Adams is out there trying to ball right now. He has awakened. He's looking a little fresh. Got ourselves a game. Kansas City Chiefs 7. Las Vegas Raiders 3. As we have 7 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Quick shout out to A95 for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Quick housekeeping, guys. 1,415 viewers, 282 likes. The next goal is 500. We just need 217. 217 likes, 217 thumbs up, guys, to get to that 500. Let's make it happen. That 24 car, I had KC, Kansas City, for the dub. Shout out to Brandon Ortiz. You tried it. You tried it. Shout out to that 24 car. Shout out to you, Conrad Tony.
Very simple for the Titans and the Jags. Win and in. Get that 4 seed in the AFC South. Joe Troy and Lisa will have the call for that one.
Next up, guys, we have the Jaguars and the Titans. Tighten up.
Got a chance to be a division winner. That's how quickly it can turn around in this league.
Yeah, we said that when we saw him over in London.
As the Raiders will be kicking back to the Chiefs.
We had as good a visit with that organization with Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence as any team that we got.
And here we go. Kick is off.
And you knew they weren't far off. They're too talented, too young, and have too good of
Touchback.
coaching to stay down
Kansas
very
City
long.
will start at their 25.
Second
First and
opportunity
10.
with the football. Patrick Mahomes with Chiefs, and it's kind of the beauty of Mahomes, right? When he's got the ball in his hands, you never know what you're going to see. Reminds me of a young Dan Orlovsky. Do you see yourself in any of these Mahomes
Yeah,
plays?
he moves like an infant, just like I was 35 plus years ago.
And this was earlier this afternoon on that opening drive. Suck the defense up and shovel it out across for the touchdown.
Mahomes throws to the middle. That's going to be caught by Kelsey.
Travis Kelsey, welcome to the
He'll get
football.
7 yards on the play.
Mahomes told us this week that he and Kelsey actually had that conversation about how, you know what, we're next up. We're first up. We're the first snap of NFL football since Monday night in DeMar Hamlin.
Two things, like Patrick talking about
Second
his
and
own
3.
experience of watching it, and he said he had to go into a room and pray, and then how it felt really special that they were going to be the next snap with their brothers.
This will be a handoff to Jones. He'll get 2 yards on the run. 3rd and 1.
Progress, first down, close.
We'll see if this Raiders defense can get a stop here, get the ball back.
It's so evident when he walks into a room and you talk to him. And I asked him, I said, what's been next for you as far as your evolution as a player? And his answer was great because he said, you know what? I know when to turn it on, when to stay loose, when to joke around with the guys, and I also know when Big Red, meaning Andy Reid, looks at me and goes, hey,
Interesting.
it's time to go. I know how to flip the switch and get it going. And I'll tell you what, he's got this team moving in the right direction perfectly.
All right, here we go.
Down and one has been an issue. Give to Kadarius Toney.
Tony is just at the line, so he'll probably get the first down due to forward progress. And that'll be a Chiefs first down.
Chiefs are, right, guys? You know, if they're the 1 seed in the AFC, they got some issues. They're like the worst team on 3rd and 1 in the NFL, the worst red zone defense in the NFL, and they're still a 13-win team. Pretty remarkable.
Well, as long as they have that guy on your screen, Andy Reid at head coach, and they have the quarterback, they're going to be just fine.
It's a happy anniversary. 10 years ago today, the Chiefs hired Andy Reid.
It's going to be a 1-yard run for Jones.
Yeah, and you know, think about that, about 3rd down, about how even within 3rd down, this is a team that is very varied in terms of
2nd and 9.
around. Just what exactly are they good at, which we all know that they're good at everything. They convert 44% of the time on 3rd and 7 and longer, which far and away separates them from second place in the NFL. So this is a team, like, it doesn't really matter the situation. They have an answer for just about everything, and it starts with number 15.
2nd down and 9. Off the play fake.
Quick throw on the screen. That's going to be caught. This will be a big run for Gray. He'll get 14 yards. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 50. Shout out to Ari Plays for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
And it's a beautiful job. The bunch concept, the ball fake, forcing those second-level defenders to run away, and then I replace
1st and 10.
Noah Gray, the tight end who caught that. What a great second year he has had for Kansas City.
Pick up a 13. Just shy midfield, 1st down and 10.
Goes snap. Mahomes throws deep and complete, broken up. 2nd and 10. Raiders with the good defense, breaking that one up. Valdez-Scantling looked open for the most part. Ari Plays, I had the Chiefs for the victory. Shout out to Rosalind coming through with the $1.99 super chat. Thanks for the support. 2nd and 10, handoff to Pacheco. He gets 8 yards on the play. 3rd and 2 as they get to the Raiders 42.
We talk about this Chiefs offense and how everything revolves around Patrick. I'll tell you, Pacheco changes this offense. He really has the physicality that he runs with. It reminds me a lot of the late, great Marion Barber, rest in peace. Just every run, he gives everything he can, and now Andy Reid can lean in a little bit to that run game as a part of this offense.
All right, here we go.
Come off IR tomorrow. 3rd and 2.
Pressure coming. Mahomes throws quick. It is broken up to Kelsey as Mahomes tries to go to the well. And Raiders defense steps up. It's going to lead to a punt.
Motion, space off by the defender, and just a quick little option throw. And I think Patrick is going to see a little bit of a communication by the defense. It's man coverage. There's a pick. He could take that shot to Juju. And just he's expecting that ball to be on the left shoulder to Kelsey. Kelsey expected a little bit on the inside to the right.
You know, ironically, Deron Harmon trying to get through that little rough situation.
Jamal, that's not going to be in the stream schedule.
Kind of helped out on the play. He helped out Nate Hobbs by getting the bump on him. Messed up the timing of the route.
Tommy Townsend puts it in the
Kick
air.
is off. Down by KC at the 5, so that's where the Raiders will start. 1st and 10 at their 5, as we have 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first quarter. What a game. What a game. Quick timeout. Commercial break. John Walter says hello from Manchester. Shout out to my people over in the UK. International fans coming through. No problem, NFL Clips. You already know how we do, bro. You already know. Washington State Jags fan hoping for a Jaguars win. I think Trevor does his thing today.
Established in 1960, the Chiefs and Raiders, and they've traded paint over the years on those helmets, you could say. Today being the 128th meeting all time. Lewis, you must have been involved in a couple of those games.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, usually it didn't end up very well for us back then.
Shout out to you, TV Lazarus.
As there is in the National Football League, and we all know we love rivalry games. This is electric atmosphere here today, and they know what's at stake.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. First play is going to be a handoff. Jacobs gets a yard on the run. 2nd and 9.
So Kelsey's going to go down and pick, okay? And then Juju's going to run what we call like a little wheel or rail route. This is perfect right now. I mean, that's the ideal situation that you have on that pick there. Watch how free Juju becomes. Now, Patrick, does he have to hold it for like a blink longer? Absolutely. But in that situation, he is usually so good in the understanding of why making that play call, executes it perfectly by Kelsey.
2nd and 9.
Take that shot.
2nd and 9 from the 6.
Stidham throws to the middle. It's going to be caught. That'll be Hollins. He gets 12 yards. This is a 1st down for the Raiders.
He's going to keep going. He was never contacted down.
Shout out to you, Ari Plays.
26-yard line.
Mac Hollins has had a career year this year.
The runner went down on his own. He went down at the 18-yard line. It's a 1st down.
Go as a 12-yard gain.
He did go down. You see there, he was just trying to dive
Number
for some extra
77
yardage.
of the offense is reporting as eligible. Number 77 of the offense.
All right, so 1st and 10 at the 18.
675 yards, has been a big red zone target. He has been a guy who has made key catch after key catch for this football team. And him and Davante Adams, along with Hunter Renfrow, that's as good a group of wide receivers as there is.
Fake to Jacobs, and this is going to lead to a sack, as it looks like he bumped into Jacobs on the play. Loss of 8 yards. 2nd and 18.
Usually in these play-action protections, when the safety comes, you really want the tailback to be responsible. And you'll see the safety come in. You want Josh Jacobs to forget the fake, go get that 4th defender off the side when it comes to that pressure and be that extra blocker.
First sack of the season for Reed.
All right, here we go.
Do everything. We saw him out there kicking 60-yard field goals in pregame warm-ups. Push back to the 10 on 2nd and 18.
Stidham's got a little bit of time. Goes deep. Picked off. Intercepted. And that's going to be a big play for Kansas City as they get the ball back. Stidham going to the well. You got to mix it up. They're doubling Davante, so why keep going to him?
Great straight line break out to the sideline and finish into play.
All right, so Kansas City will get the ball back. It'll be 1st and 10 for Kansas City at the 44 with excellent field position. Shout out to Barbara Harp for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel as we take a quick commercial break. Theodore, Happy New Year's to you as well. Quick housekeeping, guys. Quick housekeeping. 1,638 viewers, 350 likes. We need 150 more to hit that goal of 500. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. We need 150 more, and we will hit that goal of 500. Let's keep it going. Thanks for the support. Thanks for being here. Saturday football, we have your Chiefs and Raiders.
Sideline.
And if you're the quarterback, this moment right here is when you got to hit 2nd and 17. They've played the coverage perfectly. Throw your check down to your tailback, which is what they want you to do, and get the 3rd down.
What's up, B-Down Nation? What's going on, bro? As Mahomes throws to the middle. That's going to be caught. Smith-Schuster for 28 yards. And that's a quick 1st and 10 at the 16 for Kansas City. Shout out to Puck for the $2 super chat. Thanks for the support.
Great eyes by Patrick. And those are such easy chunk throws. A big difference in this offense this year. Multiple tight ends, quarterback under center, and then attacking the middle of the field where the coverage players are the weakest.
1st and 10. Here we go.
Red zone opportunity for Kansas City. 1st down and 10 already with a 7-3 lead.
Handoff. Tony. Nice cut. And he's going to get a 1st down. Big run. Another 14 yards on the play. 1st and goal at the 2. Shout out to you, Jacob.
Back opposite way. And then look at his movement on the second level.
Happy New Year, Joseph.
This is the end of the first quarter.
This guy makes this offense, Steve, about as good and as dangerous as it can possibly be, and he's only getting started in this.
All right, so it's going to take us down to the end of the first quarter. It will be 1st and goal for the Chiefs. We come back for the second. Timeout, commercial break. Quick shout out to Squazy Leader for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Saturday football, guys. Obviously, we're starting off here with the Chiefs and the Raiders. After this will be the Jaguars and the Titans. What's up, Bianca? Shout out to you, Philip. I was rooting for you, man. I was hoping Philip would win those Mega Millions, so he could have made a nice donation to the channel. Maybe next time, Philip. Brian is from ESPN. Trevor, I've got the Jaguars. Jaguars. Or someone say the Jaguars. Duval County. All right.
Mahomes leads 63 total yards to pass Drew Brees for the most in the season in NFL history. And again, that includes all sorts of yardage from scrimmage. Mahomes has 6 yards receiving as well, and that's factored in here too.
Do we want to take a bet on, what time the second quarter that 63 yards is going to happen? Over under like 6.5 minutes.
Had a 66-yard.
What's up, Naruto?
Second snap of the afternoon.
All right, here we go. 1st and goal at the 2 for the Chiefs. And that's going to be a handoff to Jones. He runs in for 2 yards, and that is another Chiefs touchdown. And there it is.
Line, Dan, that offensive line, Humphrey, Joe Tooney, Orlando Brown on the left side, they just take the entire front of the Las Vegas Raiders and displace them by about a half a yard. And it's just a walk-in. I mean, this offensive line, especially the interior 3.
Extra point is good. Score is going to be 14-3. As Kansas City scores again. And Raiders are going to need to do something before this gets out of hand.
Boots it through. 4 seconds into the second quarter. 14-3 in favor of Kansas City.
So, yeah. 14 minutes, 56 seconds left in the second quarter, and the Raiders defense doesn't figure out this run game. It's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night. Shout out to you, Braden. Bob, I didn't drop one. I didn't have the time. But but I'll do playoffs next week.
Guys in the matchups are going to win relatively consistently. Just think of it this way. He has one wide receiver in the wide receiver.
All right, here we go. Kick is off.
As last year.
This will be taken from the 1 for the Raiders. And Abdullah will get to about the 24. And that's where the Raiders will start, 1st and 10.
That he has. And look, obviously he has the benefit of having a system that is well entrenched as far as Kansas City is concerned, led by Andy Reid. But his leadership, the coaches.
Shout out to Shadow.
All these young guys, all these new guys together early in the offseason, brought them down to Texas, and from there it all started. He took ownership of it. He told them how things are supposed to run. He got them all on the same page, and they all bought in. Because when you know that you're having Patrick Mahomes throw you the football, you better buy in. You'd be foolish not to.
All right, here we go.
Offense in the NFL, you don't want to give them the short field, and that's what Jarrett Stidham did on that last interception. Raiders take over 1st and 10 for the 24.
Toss to Jacobs. Tries to get around the edge, and he does not. He gets stopped for a loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11 at the 23.
We had a nice visit with him as well. He told us they were moving it up and down the field last week against the best defense in the NFL. He's like, in the second drive, I start to feel myself a little bit that he belongs as a starter, and he might be a starting quarterback next season someplace.
They're going to give him every opportunity, and he's a confident player. Last week, one of the things that stood out was he trusted Davante. Hey, you're one-on-one, and we saw it early with the shot, and then that forced turnover. So you want to live in that world of being aggressive. But
all right, here we go. 2nd and 11.
Football if you're Jarrett Stidham.
2nd and 11. Stidham the throw.
He's got a little bit of time. He throws on a slant. That's going to be caught. And Waller gets 24 yards on the play. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 47.
There you see the athletic ability of Darren Waller as Dan is circling here, and he's just going to run this wide basic cross. You see there, he avoids the jam, getting across the field, and just look at where Jarrett Stidham puts that football. And the anticipation in the ball location and the calmness in the pocket.
You know what stands out to me, Lou, is how well he wins Waller-wise off the leverage. Defenders inside, he does a nice job of slipping and being held in that void. Yep.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
Stidham on the center.
Play action.
Fake it to Jacobs.
Stidham's going to keep, and he's going to run. Gets the 1st down. 10 yards on the play. Stidham on the scramble. Kansas City territory at the 43.
Part of his message was, if you're confused, just call timeout. You don't have to make everything happen right now. Telling him to settle down just a little bit. And then Stidham went and visited with the entire offense. You can see him trying to stake his claim in the leadership of this team at the quarterback position, too.
And the only other quarterback on that Raiders sideline is a rookie by the name of Chase Garbers.
Chase Garbers is the rookie quarterback for the Raiders.
Team prior to being sat down last week.
It's going to be a handoff to Jacobs. Runs up the middle. He gets about 3 before he's sent back. 2nd and 7.
Coming off of Flores' report was, he said, I just have to stay with my rules through the play. And that's really hard for a quarterback because sometimes you have a good start. You've seen it with his legs a little bit, and you feel really good about the way that you're playing. And you're seeing it. So stay true to your rules, and then don't try to force something. You know, go searching for a shot like you did on that interception. If he could live in that world, that's exactly what Josh McDaniels wants out of him.
What's up, Scott? Everything's much better. 2nd and 7. Stidham's on the move. He's going to get around the edge. Runs for 5 yards. And it'll be 3rd and 2.
Stidham is seemingly so comfortable in this system. He spent all 4 of his NFL seasons with Josh McDaniels. Had back surgery a season ago, didn't play, but certainly was around McDaniels in New England. Josh was the offensive coordinator there.
3rd and 2.
Year 1, Josh McDaniels
as Raiders trying to get something going offensively on this drive. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
This is a great job by Jared right now. Running line of scrimmage. Last time this situation, they doubled Davante. If that's the case, get off.
3rd and 2. There's the pressure. Picked up.
That is going to be caught. Adams.
Davante Adams got it.
And he'll get 8 yards on the play. That'll be a Raiders first down at the 27, 1st and 10.
In the trips, you're going to see him right here, and you just see him run up here, run a little option route on Nick Bolton. They got the matchup that they want. They get pressure off the edge. You see Nick Bolton trying to leverage him inside out. He just works away from his leverage.
Number 77 of the offense is reporting as eligible. Number 77 of the offense is reporting as eligible.
The Cowboys and Commanders.
Communication with the protection. McDuffie pressures. Throw
Jacob.
into the blitz if you're Jared Stidham.
Thayer Munford is the most eligible man in Las Vegas, apparently.
This will be a handoff to Jacobs. He's going to run for 7. 2nd and 3 now at the 20. So they're putting together a nice little drive here.
Who wouldn't want to be?
You were waiting
And if
for
they
that
can
one.
cash in, it may just be a 4-point game.
It was well done.
Now Thayer will head out. This is the most airtime he's probably gotten. Rookie out of Ohio State. 7th round pick.
Think of Thayer Mumford. Look, he is a big man at 6'6", 320 pounds. And this Las Vegas Raiders running game is something that gave the Chiefs.
Here we go, 2nd and 3.
At Arrowhead. And I know Josh
Handoff, Jacobs tries to get up the middle.
Jacobs.
He'll get 2 yards, just short
Marker needed 3, got
of the first down.
Brought him down.
3rd and 1.
One of the reasons why this offense gave them fits, and really a lot of people, is because they do use a fullback in Jakob Johnson. One, you don't practice against that a lot if you're a defense. 2, how do you fit it, the different ways that you get into those runs? It's just so foreign for NFL defenses to see, and the Raiders do a very good job with it.
Chiefs have won 9 of the last 10 meetings. These two teams, Kansas City has scored 30 or more in 6 straight.
All right, here we go.
And they're just about halfway there right now. 3rd and 1. 2 to snap it. Get it away.
Handoff, Jacobs cuts, and he's going to get the first down. Got the yard that they needed.
Good 2nd and 3rd effort by Josh Jacobs.
1st and 10 at the 17.
That's a great effort by Jacobs. Watch the center, Andre James. Just find a way to get that D-tackle on the ground, and then that patience, hesitation, and then Jacobs, where I need 1 yard.
That's all about Josh Jacobs right there. And I understand what you're trying to give Andre James the benefit of the doubt. And that's a tough block. You're right, absolutely right. But the jump cut right there by Josh Jacobs. What can running backs do when it's not blocked perfectly?
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the
And that's why this guy's
17.
about to get paid. That being Josh Jacobs.
Jacobs is banged up as well. Let me know which NFL player's not banged up in this last week of the regular season.
Snap is off.
Got it away. Zero's on the play clock.
Stidham throws. It's going to be caught. Nice little cut. And Abdullah, he's going to get 10 yards on the play. It'll be 1st and goal at the Kansas City 7.
Opportunity to wrap him up, pick up a 10.
Yeah,
10
really
yards
good
on the
job
play.
by Jared Stidham. You're going to watch that will linebacker. It's cover 2, zone coverage. Once he drifts a little bit inside with the eyes in vertical, quickly reset to Amir Abdullah. Understanding their space, it's zone coverage. Find the completion, let him win.
Look, if you're really gay, you just got to come downhill on that quickly. You got to know you're at a disadvantage.
1st and goal.
Abdullah, you can't give him too much grass because that's what will happen to you.
1st down and goal. Chiefs the worst red zone defense in the NFL.
Handoff, Jacobs. He's going to go up the middle. He gets maybe 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Spagnuolo, we talked with him yesterday and asked him about that red
As they
zone,
get to the
and he said,
KC
"It's a
5.
concern. It's a big concern. It's gotten better
As we are just under 7 minutes and 30 seconds in the second quarter.
Really hurt them lately.
And I was just going to say, because of the
77
athleticism.
of the offense is reporting as eligible. Number
There you go.
77 of the offense.
Big weekend for him.
He's a popular man.
I think because of Jared Stidham's athleticism, you can get him on the edge and try to threaten the defense.
2nd and goal, just beyond the 5. That's Hollins who motioned to the right.
Handoff, Jacobs tries to find a hole. He does. Gets 3 yards. 3rd and goal at the 2.
Tick inside, 7 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
team that
maybe
is
another
also
run.
down here in the red area
Let
as
Jacobs
far
get
as
these
their
2 yards for the touchdown.
ball in, but when all
That's
else
what I'm
fails,
thinking.
you know, the Las Vegas Raiders are going to run football with Josh Jacobs. They're going to run it left. They're going to run it behind Colton Miller and rookie Dylan Parham. That side of the line has consistently in the run game. They have won all year long. And Josh Jacobs is as good as there is at ad-libbing, finding
3rd and
places
goal.
to go in the end zone.
8-minute drive.
And
Making
Stidham is in the shotgun. I don't know why,
nothing else.
unless it's going to be a handoff. Needs to be a handoff. No, he doesn't hand it off. He throws high and complete.
And Darren Waller couldn't bring it down, working on L'Jarius Sneed, and it's 4th and goal.
It's bad coaching. Jacobs would have got the touchdown if you'd have just handed it off. It's 2 yards. Now you're going to kick it? What are you doing? Okay, so they're going to go for it. Well, don't give it to Jacobs now, because that wouldn't make sense.
I love this decision by the Raiders. Be aggressive.
Not going to beat the Chiefs with field goals. 4th and goal. Davante Adams motions through the formation. Chiefs rushing forward.
Stidham throws, incomplete again. Turnover on downs. This is unbelievable. Josh Jacobs. Just give the ball to Jacobs. Let him run. What is the point? Wow. This is a give the ball to beast mode moment. Like, what are you doing? All right. 14-3. Casey will take over at the 2. Timeout, commercial break.
Never give up.
He's like, it's the Raiders, Jay. Calm down. You like bad football? Just tell me you like bad football. Quick shout out to Ian Weiss for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Never give up.
Abazaba, no problem. Thanks for the support. Also, shout out to Jimmy Guns for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
ESPN Plus, ESPN Deportes, and the Spanish language broadcast.
All right, here we go.
All of it. All for you, NFL fans watching everywhere. As the playoffs are coming. Kicking off the final
1st and
weekend
10 for the Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes.
It's going to be a handoff to Pacheco. He'll get 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7.
So the Raiders, a 14-play, 74-yard drive, takes nearly 9 minutes off the clock. And again, the benefit is Mahomes didn't have the football for 9 minutes, but you got to get some points there.
Wins. I'm saying the same thing.
You just can't live with it against this football team. And against a defense that, quite honestly, has had its struggles, although it is playing better in the red area recently, as Steve Spagnuolo told us last night.
Quick throw will be caught by Bell. He'll get 3 yards on the catch. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Charles Woodson sitting there with Raiders owner Mark Davis. And I thought Mark was rather hospitable, offering up the services of Allegiant Stadium. Should a neutral site AFC championship game be necessary, the NFL, he said, we'd be happy to help. You're welcome to play the game here.
I think a lot of fans would be happy to come here, too, considering how many Kansas City Chiefs fans are in the stands here today. What a great venue. What a great host city.
Yeah, they got it.
3rd and 4.
Third down and 4.
Mahomes calls for the motion. Pressure coming. Throws incomplete.
And wanted Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
And there is a flag. Here we go.
Down back in the end zone. Let's see this call.
Oh, man. Here we go. Roughing the passer.
Penalties in the end zone could be tricky.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer on the defense, number 98. It's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Come on, Crosby.
Third and 4. Trying to get off the field. You see Crosby and Mahomes.
There's the double team on Kelsey.
Look, they know exactly what their priorities are, but you see here, Max Crosby cleans the hands, comes outside, runs the hump. I think they may have got him for the left arm, maybe getting up a little high on Patrick's head. But Max Crosby is the one guy you can count on this defense. I'm telling you, folks, you're in for a treat. Keep an eye on 98.
That's
First and 10.
Roughing the passer penalty against the Raiders all season. Here's Mahomes.
Mahomes throws to Kelsey.
Travis Kelce.
On the run, he gets 15 yards on the play.
You know, Mahomes talked
First
about
and 10 at the 37.
Kelce, and he said, I still have to go there, otherwise the opponent wins. They're taking Kelce away.
And you could do different things if you're Eric Bieniemy and Andy Reid to try to make sure that you still allow Travis to have options to win. You move him, you formation him, you motion him. And Patrick's right. You start there, and if you quickly realize, like in the first time these teams played, it's the double, you move to somebody else.
Again, in that opener, the Raiders had a 17-0 lead back.
Another handoff.
Here's Pacheco.
This will be to Pacheco. Another flag is out.
Max Crosby, who's
What's
one
up,
of the
Brian?
rare great edge rushers who gets to the quarterback, who's also really good against the run. There's a flag down over by the Kansas City sideline.
Offsides on the defense.
98 was in the neutral zone at the snap.
All these flags now. All right.
Which means Max had a head start.
Yeah, look, this is a guy who is tuned up and wired up to make sure that he gives his all on every single snap. And you're right, Steve, as far as next-gen stats measures run, stop, win rate, he's second in the NFL right now behind DeMarcus Lawrence among edge defenders. He is the total package. He will give it to you all game long.
First and 5. Mahomes throws. That's going to be caught by Valdez-Scantling. He'll get 13 yards on the play.
Pick up a 13. 3.5 to go in the half.
This is a good job by Marquez Valdez-Scantling of pushing
First and
work,
10.
watch the speed, get Roberts into bail, and now ball's out of Patrick's hands and just drift him a little bit towards the sideline. A little soft coverage for a guy that was really thought to be a one-trick pony, just a vertical speed guy. He's added a little bit of nuance to his route tree.
7th different receiver today for Patrick Mahomes.
Handoff to Pacheco again. He'll get 5 yards on the play. Second and 5 now as they are in Raiders territory at the 40.
The reputation of being a one-trick pony in Green Bay, but here you're running him on a lot of those shallow crosses. He's working in the middle of the field, and he said, hey, he wanted it. And quite honestly, as big and as long as he is, you think of him as really a vertical type of guy just from his body type. He said he can do it all.
Second and 5.
Body types, Andy said he's got the skinniest ankles
as you just saw
of any player I've ever seen. Second and 5.
Yeah, he said he was worried about his durability when running in there in the high traffic.
Mahomes,
No
short
issue.
pass to Tony, and he'll get 10 yards on the play. First and 10 for the Chiefs now at the 30. Moving the rock. Moving the rock. What's up, Rafa?
Look, Brett Veach, the general manager, said he might right now, like even though he's only been here a couple of weeks, he's like the best wide receiver we have.
Most talented, right?
He's just scratching the surface.
Right. I've long thought he reminds
First
me
and
of
10.
when it comes to just his start-stop ability.
He's had some hamstring issues, but when he can stay on the field, man.
All right, guys. So the score is going to be 14-3. Chiefs are at the 30. The Raiders 30. It'll be first and 10 when we come back from the 2-minute warning. Timeout commercial break. Quick news, Broncos have requested and received permission from the Saints to interview Sean Payton for their head coaching position. courtesy of Adam Schefter. What's up, Mac? What's up, Taiwan? Peyton might be a good fit. I think he may be able to be one of the few that can get those Broncos back into shape. Shout out to you, Jackson. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
What a story they are.
No question, man. Fun to watch.
America loves the underdog. Let's see. From the 30 on first down and 10, here's Mahomes. Checks it down to McKinnon, who had the first receiving touchdown of the game. And that'll go as a loss.
It's a great tackle. We're talking about the Kansas City Chiefs. They're the best screen team in football. Great recognition and man coverage. A little extra speed on the field, and McKinnon goes down.
Isaiah Polamalu.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 12.
Rookie out of USC. And relative. The Steelers, Polamalu, you might recall. Tremendous play. Here's Mahomes on the run.
Mahomes on the run. He'll get maybe 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Third down. Luke Masterson, another stop. Masterson's the birthday boy today. Rookie out of Wake Forest, celebrating birthday for the Raiders.
For a much maligned passing defense, that being the Las Vegas Raiders, that was textbook two-man coverage. Man underneath, two safeties high over the top. Patrick has to pull it down and scramble for yardage. But this secondary, look, it has given up a lot of big plays at really
3rd and 10.
opportune times. And here's one of those times where they have to get off this football field and convert in this third down situation.
Chiefs are the worst at 3rd and 1 converting. They're the best at converting 3rd and 10. So here we go from the 30.
Mahomes drops back. He's got time.
Mahomes surveys, now gets out of
Keeps it himself. He's going to run, get the first down, trips up. Ball did come out, but he was down by contact.
15 on the play.
It's Patrick at his best. There's really like a double coverage on Kelsey, then man underneath everywhere. No one's open. They're trying to spy him a little bit, and he just trusts his feet, runs away from Max Crosby. Great play by Patrick Mahomes.
All right. So, KC calls a quick timeout. 1 minute and 9 seconds left on the clock. Score is 14-3. And we'll be right back after the commercial break. Luta, I did not. I will check it later during halftime. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the Raiders 15 with 1 minute and 9 seconds. We come back from the commercial break.
Social media. Damar checking in. When you put real love out to the world, it comes back to you 3 times as much. The love has been overwhelming, but I'm thankful for every single person that prayed for me and reached out.
Shout out to Damar for dropping a Instagram post, letting people know he's okay. All right, here we go.
Gotta get a couple billion likes on Twitter, by the way. Here's Mahomes.
Quick throw that will be caught. Smith-Schuster gets about 7 on the play. This will lead to another timeout.
First charge, timeout. Las Vegas, 30-second timeout.
So, I sort of jokingly, that's going to get a billion likes. And actually, we're told T. Higgins actually just liked that post from DeMar. Of course, T's sort of been wrongly wrapped up in all
absolutely.
of this.
Yeah. Look, I mean, it was a football play. You really did feel for it. And people made reference to the fact that we need to look out for T. Higgins as well because he was someone who was taking it very, very hard. And look, it's just great to see that all the parties involved are on the men the right way here.
I'm still thinking that Colts and the Vikings, Bob. That comeback was crazy. Mahomes throws across his body. This will lead to another touchdown, but there is a flag. There's a flag. So we'll see what this flag's about. If it holds up, this will be another touchdown. Nope, holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. So no touchdown.
Coming back. Look at this.
I've never seen that before in my life. A little carousel, kick it to Patrick, back throw, a throwback screen.
Wow, what an interesting play there.
That's not a hold.
Tony just depleted Amik Robertson.
Humphrey got called for the hold, I believe. That's incorrect.
2nd and 5.
Here's
Tony
into the end zone. Signal is touchdown.
gets the touchdown.
Kadarius Toney.
No flags this time. Touchdown is confirmed.
Kansas City.
Kadarius Toney is just unbelievable. His running skills, his balance, his strength. I mean, his runs through arm tackles. You see here, that ball goes over top the pylon, breaks the plane. Does he reach it out?
Yeah, there it is.
It's hard to see by that angle.
Look at Kelsey.
Here's a better angle of it. Yeah, he breaks it. I don't think that arm is down on the ground.
Yeah, that's a touchdown.
His strength and his open field
That is another
his
KC touchdown.
organization is so fired up about this young man. This
Extra
would
point's
get
going to
him
be good.
very
Score will be
position.
21 to 3.
I think he has a great personality.
Kansas
Loves
City
the
up.
game. Every single player you talk to about him and the management, they love this young man.
Butker's extra point is good. That's a 98-yard scoring drive.
All right, 47 seconds left on the clock. Quick commercial break. Ian Weiss, Monday, Thursday, and normally 3 on Sunday. What's up, Jacqueline?
That was the Chiefs' longest touchdown drive since 2018, also against the Raiders. And on that drive, Patrick Mahomes sets a new NFL record. Most total yards in a season, breaking Drew Brees' mark set back in 2011. And again, that includes 6 receiving yards. Which
Lock up the MVP.
hysterical. I mean, it's a great conversation. Lou, you shaking your head?
No, up and down.
Agreed. Got it.
Yeah, not side to side. Look, I mean, the creativity in this offense between Andy Reid, Eric Bieniemy, you see there, Matt Nagy sitting on the bench talking to Patrick, going over the drive. I mean, there's just so much creativity.
What's up, Spark?
And when you
Kick is off to the Raiders.
Both mentally and physically of his caliber.
47 seconds left on the clock.
Fans in Buffalo and Philadelphia might disagree.
How about their defense, though? I mean, this
What's up, Brody?
Raiders has 3 points. They double Davante. It forces Jared to just hold it a little bit, and then their dominant defensive tackle, Chris Jones, wins. Then down in the red zone, they actually turn away from him. That creates that one-on-one versus him and Alex Bars. You got great coverage on Davante with L'Jarius Sneed, and just there's that either way call play where it's
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
This defense has been just as impressive as their MVP quarterback.
Raiders have 2 timeouts. 47 seconds to play with. Pressure is picked up. Stidham throws.
Quick throw. That's going to be caught.
Spot in the middle of that defense.
And that's going to be Adams.
Pick up
And
23.
Raiders will call a quick timeout here.
Las Vegas, 30-second timeout.
41 seconds on the clock as they get to about the 45.
Please put 42 seconds on the clock.
We're
42.
going to add 1 second on top of that. The importance of this one for Kansas City, it's rather simple. You win, you get the valuable bye, and home field throughout the AFC playoffs. We'll see where that AFC championship game is played. Kansas City has earned the #1 seed in the AFC 4 times since 1975.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
2-6. Motion Waller through.
Snap is off. Stidham steps up to the middle. Throws incomplete. There is a flag thrown. This is going to be the defense. Pass interference.
I think they're going to get a little tug. I think it's it, Jerry.
Pass interference on a defense number 35. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul.
Shout out to Larry Watson for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Rookie out of Washington State.
This young secondary of the Chiefs has really improved. Just coming out of the bye, this team has really ramped it up in terms of their scoring defense. And look, these young corners, they are very good at press man coverage because of the fact that there you see L'Jarius Sneed up at the top of the screen. Yeah, he called out the wrong guy. It was
1st and 10.
L'Jarius Sneed. But these young corners, look, they're very aggressive. Steve Spagnuolo calls an aggressive brand of defense from a philosophical standpoint, and they are getting better and better.
Stidham under pressure. He gets taken down, and that is a loss of about 8 yards on the sack. Pushing them back to the 48. 2nd and 17. Raiders will call their last timeout. 32 seconds left on the clock.
Just watch rookie George Karlaftis here going up against Colton Miller, and you have Chris Jones who really gets good push on the right side, but it really is about Karlaftis. But look, Chris Jones, look at the hand use. Alex Bars has not had an answer for that hand lift that he's thrown against him all game long. And when you're talking about Karlaftis, they just love this guy's motor. They love how hard he works. They think he would have double-digit sacks if he could finish some of the plays.
All right, here we go, 2nd and 17.
He had a half a sack in his first 10 games, and now he has 6 sacks in his last 7. 2nd and 17.
Stidham passes to the middle. That's going to be caught, but there is a flag. And this is going to be on the Raiders. Goodness. This is illegal use of hands. This is an absolute tragedy.
That's a 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Absolute tragedy.
That's the rookie Dylan Parham.
Watch that left side. Both Colton Miller and Dylan Parham as Dana goes inside.
Yep. Tag team.
I think you could throw it on 74 or 66.
So you guys are good with that flag.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure.
That one's good.
We're good?
Yeah.
Okay. I know John Barry would agree with that.
That takes away a huge completion, though.
Right.
I mean, the Raiders were at least in field goal range there. No timeout, certainly, but that's a huge penalty to set this offense back and take points off the board potentially.
Look, you see some of the chemistry between Jarrett Stidham and Davante Adams, but it's going for nothing here because they keep shooting themselves in the foot and they can't get out of their own way with these penalties.
2nd and 27.
Pass interference against the Chiefs penalty.
Stidham trying to get out of trouble. He's just going to throw it away. 3rd and 27 with 17 seconds on the clock.
Great coverage. I mean, obviously, 2nd and forever, and they're able to play those 2 high safeties, zone coverage underneath. The pass rush knows the ball is going to get thrown, and it's a really good job by everybody taking the deep ball, the 2nd level. Chris Jones just continues to hunt with great effort. Really good job making sure that Jarrett Stidham's not able to get outside of the pocket and go create a play.
Jones picked up his 14th sack earlier. He leads all defensive tackles in that category. Tough to get all those sacks when you're playing inside.
Yeah, you know, but that's where he said he likes to play on 3rd down and then pass rush situations.
3rd and 27. Another flag is thrown.
3rd and 27.
Stidham lost the ball. Fumble was recovered by the Chiefs. We'll see what this flag is about.
And we'll check the flag.
Legal shift on the offense. 2 players are moving at the same time. Penalties decline. 1st down, Kansas City. Rolling on the field was a fumble.
Wow.
We're having a nice, clean football game for a long time.
Wow.
Here. Now, bunch of laundry.
Things are falling apart. Things are falling apart.
Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, you don't get set offensively if you're the Raiders. And then it's a phenomenal job of
Stream schedule for tomorrow is going to be Bills, Patriots, Cowboys, Commanders, Packers, Lions. That's the stream schedule for tomorrow.
You've got 2 timeouts, really 9 seconds. You got a chance for 1 play, catch, get down timeout, and get a chance for a field goal.
2nd turnover today by the Raiders. Threw a pick, gave Kansas City a short field and a touchdown. From the 30, quick toss.
Quick toss, that's going to be caught.
Pick up a few and get out of bounds.
Couple yards for Valdez Scantling. 5 seconds on the clock.
You get a ball right around like the shot zone, 9 seconds, get a completion. Good job by MVS getting what he can out of bounds. chance to steal 3 points off that takeaway.
Here's Harrison Butker. The Chiefs actually signed Matthew Wright to their practice squad, elevated him, and then made him inactive today. As Butker has dealt with back spasms this week. Will attempt from 44.
Kansas City will kick. It is up. It is good. And that is the end of the second quarter. Score is 24-3 as we head into halftime. And this has turned into a nightmare for the Raiders. All right, guys. Halftime. We'll be back. We'll be back shortly.
Kansas City is the biggest lead they've had at halftime all season.
Yeah, and I think it's really a testament to their mastering situational football, that being the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Raiders not mastering it. The Chiefs right now, 3 for 3 in the red zone, 3 for 4 on third down, haven't turned the football over. Those are all the things that every coach directly points to as far as leading the victory.
Everything's looked easy for Kansas City, both on offense and defense. Patrick's 14 of 17 for 175 yards. He completed his last 9 passes of the first half. And then candidly, their defense has been as impressive, both defensive line and coverage.
All right, here we go. Kansas City kicks it back off to the Raiders as we get started with the third quarter.
They'll start at the 25. Here's Laura.
They'll start at the 25, 1st and 10.
Stidham seemed to be McDaniel's telling me he's fine. Now, what McDaniel says is not fine.
What's up,
is
Cole?
The way that they've made mistakes in this game. He said you can't beat a team as talented and as good as the Chiefs if you're making mistakes.
Shout out to you as well, man.
All over, you're getting
Much
penalties.
love.
He said that has to be limited here. That was his message at halftime. And one thing that Andy Reid told me that's working really well for their defense is confusing Stidham, but he also said that D-line is winning. That's what's making the difference.
Chris Jones and company for sure on first down and 10. Thanks, Laura. Here's Stidham.
Stidham's going to keep it. He'll slide and get 5 yards on the run. 2nd and 5.
Jared Stidham's toughness a week ago after a big touchdown.
What's up, Ryan?
Adams took a big shot. They came over and celebrated on the sidelines, and Adams' eyes got all wide. There was blood coming out of Stidham's mouth as he was smiling between his teeth.
Yeah, we asked him, when did you know that Jared Stidham was going to be all right? And he pointed to that play. I was like, so it was the blood in the teeth, huh? That was what made you go, oh, this guy's going to be okay.
Stidham took a big shot on
2nd and 5.
Stidham wasn't aware of the blood, he said, though. Gonna throw again.
Quick throw. That's going to be caught by Jacobs for 4 yards.
Short, Willie Gay made the tackle. You know, keep talking about Kansas City's how young they are in the secondary. They're young at the linebacker spot, too. I mean,
they sure are. Look, Nick Bolton and Willie Gay. Andy Reid said they're the perfect
Sherry, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Willie Gay is the guy who really depends upon
Number
Nick Bolton
77 of
and
the
his
offense
maturity. And
reporting as
Willie,
eligible. Number 77 of the offense is reporting as eligible.
You know what he's saying.
there's your guy, Steve. But I mean, yeah, this combination of linebackers right now, they are just on a fast track to greatness, I believe, because they have it all. In particular, Nick Bolton, who is just taking his game to a whole nother level.
Here we go, 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Play action. Stidham gets space. He's going to keep it. He'll run, get the first down.
Has the first down.
5 yards on the gain.
Really just a two-man route right there, Dan. He had nowhere to go with the football.
What's up, Immortal?
Remember last week against the 49ers,
What's going on, bro?
Called a little bit of a heavy personnel play action pass, and Stidham throws a touchdown to Darren Waller. The Chiefs are ready for it. It's really a good play by both. Great coverage by Kansas City defensively, and Stidham realizing no one's there. Go get 4 or 5 yards and a first down.
Stidham said his message to his team all week was the Chiefs, they get to keep playing football. We don't. This is it for them. I want to let it all hang out here today.
This should be a run with these two high safeties.
This will be a handoff to Jacobs up the middle for 3 yards. Shout out to Jericho. Jericho Green coming through with the $5 super chat. What's up, Jericho? Happy New Year, man. Says, and the Raiders are back in trash mode.
And the Raiders are back in trash mode. Bang bang Niner gang. Hashtag 1 seed.
Shout out to you, Jericho. Bang bang Niner gang. Hope you're doing well. 2nd and 7 for these Raiders.
Zamir White is in the game. He's the tailback in front of Johnson.
It's going to be a toss to White. And he'll get 4 yards on the play. 3rd and 3.
Thornhill cut him down.
And Zamir White is someone who Josh McDaniels told us he wants to get a good look at. Look, I think when you're the Las Vegas Raiders, and alluding to what Jared Stidham said, you're not playing any more football games after this. You want to get a look at some guys. Obviously, yeah, you're competing to try and win this football game. It's a division rival. Yeah. You don't want to concede anything to anyone. But there's also a long-term vision for this program. And Josh needs to find out some answers.
Long drive for these Raiders. Eating up the clock. 3rd and 3. Quick pass. That's going to be caught by Renfro. He's still on his feet. He broke a tackle. And that'll be 16 yards on the play. 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's just a choice route by Renfro as the number 3. He's right here. Watch him come off the ball, and then he doesn't get too close to defender. That's a great job of realizing.
Theodore, I do. I think when they got wind that he was doing okay and they spoke with him today on FaceTime, I think they're ready to go. I think they're fired up, and I think they're ready to go.
Look, if you turn on the tape for Hunter Renfro, he'll make you look silly now. This guy can run with the football.
1st and 10.
Renfro missed 7 games this season. Waller missed 8 games. Those are big chunks for key players. Really hurt the Raiders' season. Here's Stidham unloaded.
Stidham throws to Johnson. He'll get 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 17.
Evaluation process for Josh McDaniels. That was the main reason given for sitting down Derek Carr. Now, if you buy that or not, that's a different issue.
Sure. J-Mess 63, nah, man. Got to get that W.
And he's not under contract next year, so he's been
You got to get that
in
W.
the system for 4 years. He's never
You got to show dominance in this stretch to the playoffs.
Meaningful reps to it last week. Number 1 defense, San Francisco, and this week, so it was a good opportunity for him to see what are you in a game setting.
2nd and 7. Flag.
As the flag comes out.
Maybe a free play. Jacobs.
This is going to be in the defense. It'll be offsides.
Nick Bolton the stop. See if Dana jumped.
I didn't think he crossed.
Inside of 10 minutes, 3rd quarter.
Offside. Defense number 51 was in the neutral zone to snap. That's a 5-yard penalty.
There it is.
2nd down.
It's Mike Dana.
Ever so slightly, just trying to get a jump on Colton Miller. With this defensive line, as Laura told us that Andy Reid alluded to, this defensive line has really gotten after this Vegas offensive line, both inside and out. Mike Dan is one of those guys. Dan, I know who
So
you
2nd and 2 now.
Said, I'm glad you brought him up.
2nd down and 2. Jacobs slipped.
And Jacobs is going to get a yard. It'll be 3rd and 1 at the KC 29. So can the Raiders cash in and get a touchdown?
Bring up a 3rd down.
So last 3rd and short, we saw that shot play potentially from this offense.
Itachi's made great progress. They took out the breathing tube. He's now speaking on his own.
Let's go pound the football and be who we really are with Josh Jacobs.
Doing much better.
3rd and 1 to bring the fullback back in there. Johnson in front of Jacobs.
No, on 1.
Hand off to Jacobs. Gets nice space. Little jump cut. He gets 10 yards on the play. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 19.
Yeah, this is a great job. Watch Jakob Johnson, okay? Because you're going to get a shot by the linebacker. Retrace. Now pick him off right there. And it's a fantastic job. That creates that seam for Josh Jacobs. That's called boss. Backer on safety or support. And he's just got to have vision on the inside. He sees that linebacker try to shoot the gap. Phenomenal pickup.
Set it out from the 19. Jacobs again.
Jacob gets no gain on the run.
There's no question.
2nd and 10.
That's a great block by Jakob Johnson. I'll tell you this, Colton Miller, Foster Moreau, but they've been doing work on the left side all year long. Dylan Parham as well. These guys do a great job of getting their rear ends down, great pad level, run their feet on contact, all the fundamental things that go along with run game production.
Shout out to you, Immortal.
They make no secret about it. They're going to run the football left, so if you're lined up on the right side, you better buckle up.
11th play of the drive upcoming. Another 7 minutes off the clock. It's White in the backfield. Off the play fake.
Stidham throws incomplete. No one was over there. Takes a hit as well. He gets up limping.
I mean, the internal pressure from this Chiefs defense is off the charts. You're going to see Jones and then Dunlap wrap around. I mean, this is just outstanding. He gets internal pressure, then Dunlap just basically runs through everybody.
Again, a nice job on the back end. The back end working with the front end. You see, I mean, Jarrett's having to hold on to the football because everything is being matched down the field. And you cannot hold on to the football that long against Chris Jones. He is having a field
3rd
day
and
against
10.
the interior pass blockers.
Play clock down to 5, 4, 3. Hits 0. Does not get the snap off. Flags come out. Delay a game. 3rd and 15. This will push him back to the 24.
Jarrett's had some good moments, and then there's those 2 takeaways, and in that just handling of the football game, that delay of game goes from 3rd and 10 to 3rd and 15. Now you're thinking more than likely check down in a field goal.
I mean, you know what? I would assume, look, you have to expect something. You knew it wasn't just going to be a straight rocket shot as far as Jarrett Stidham and his play on the field. There's going to be some hiccups. He's going against one of the best teams in the NFL, period.
3rd and 15. Chiefs have been getting home rushing.
Stidham throws to Renfro. He only gets 4 yards on the play. I don't know why you wouldn't go for the deep ball. You just want a field goal, huh?
Have a big in There's the opportunity. Look at that void right there that you can attack in the middle of the field as that linebacker Bolton drives. 3rd and 15, it's a great opportunity to hang in that pocket and drive that ball.
You know, I haven't played quarterback, but I would say this. It's probably easier said than done, right? When Chris Jones.
So Raiders will kick the field goal.
I know 95 is around me somewhere. I know he's around somewhere. But yeah, I mean, I see your point. Opportunity, right? Absolutely.
Kick is up. It is good.
Has hit now 31 consecutive field goals inside of 40 yards. Carlson already hit for 54.
Not a fan. Not a fan. This play calling. I don't get it. Field goal is good. Score is 24-6 with 6 minutes and 55 seconds left in the third quarter. You ran down the whole quarter just to get a field goal. What are you doing, Raiders? What are you doing? Quick shout out to Joshua Luca for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. We have 6 minutes and 55 seconds left in the third quarter. I feel like we're going to see a lot of running now from Kansas City. The national championship, Monday night, TCU and Georgia. I will be streaming it, so make sure you lock it in and subscribe. Monday night, TCU and Georgia National Championship College Football. It should be a fun one.
I mean, that's just entertaining football. This back and forth, explosive play after explosive play. I think we're in for a treat.
How great were both semifinal games, right? What a day that was.
Best ever.
Yeah, best ever. How's that conversation going, Dan?
That is a you better have thick skin moment. Some good coaching going on from McDaniels, I'm sure.
Chiefs are going to get the football. Up 24-6. 3 long drives by the Raiders. Had a 5.5-minute drive.
And kick is off.
An 8-minute drive.
It's going to be a touchback. Kansas City will start at their 25. First and 10.
Lewis brings up the point of, like Chris Jones, I want everyone to pay attention to where Jarrett is when he gets to the top of his drop. When he gets to the top of his drop, now that's Chris Jones. He's going to have pressure. Okay, so he's on the hash right now as Chris is coming. Now watch, you're going to see Jarrett essentially drift himself into Chris Jones, and that misses that void. So why does he miss that?
Shout out to Josh Hawkins. Also, shout out to Color Guy ASMR for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Pacheco's going to run for 3 yards. And it'll be 2nd and 7.
You just want to calm your feet down just a little bit.
And that was the case last week. I mean, that's one of the things from a defensive perspective watching him that I noticed right away. And I said to him in the meeting, I said, you never looked like you were skittish. I told Josh he never looked like he was skittish. He looked like a guy who wasn't making his first start.
Yeah.
But, you know, he wasn't getting hit last week. Great. They protected better against San Francisco's D-line than they're protecting today. And you can attribute that to number 95.
2nd and 6.
He's been a terror inside.
2nd and 6.
Quick throw. That is going to be broken up.
The
Pass was to Valdez-Scantling, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Rare miss. Just a rare miss by Patrick Mahomes trying to get this little off the right side MVS. We call that a bang 8 or a wrap. Behind him, fortunate that Sidney Jones drops that football. MVS just gets his left hand.
And that's good coverage on the part of Sidney Jones. They're playing single safety middle. Your outside leverage. Protect everything. Outbreaking. Help.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 6.
You're going to double Kelsey at the bottom.
Pressure coming. Mahomes goes down. And that is a 10-yard loss. It'll be 4th and 17 at the 18. Raiders defense making a play.
If you're Max Crosby,
well, now.
Turn away from you know you got one-on-one against Andrew Wiley. You're going, I'll take that. I'm going to take that. And you see the hand use. You see how he keeps them off of him. Just watch him. Look at that. He slaps away that upfield arm and then is able to just turn the corner. Coverage is holding up in the back end, making Patrick hold the football. That's how it's supposed to work.
So Chiefs will punt back to the Raiders.
The Chiefs offense in the last 8 quarters. Tommy Townsend on the punt.
It's going to be a delay of game on the Chiefs. It's going to push him back a little further.
Pushing back 5 yards deeper. Townsend.
So now 4th and 22. They'll kick from the 13.
Really, their right guard, center, left guard, and left tackle all the way to the left and singled up Wiley versus Max Crosby. If you're going to go anywhere, I would say go towards their best pass rusher.
Kick is off.
Gets it away. Renfro is back deep. No fair catch.
And Renfro goes down at the 28. And that'll lead to 1st and 10 as the Raiders will take over. We'll see if they can score faster on this possession. 5 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock in the 3rd quarter. Shout out to Diane Walker for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel as we take a quick commercial break. Shout out to Ghost Gaming Bros. Ghost Gaming Bros for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thanks a lot, Diane. Thanks for the support. All right, here we go.
The most interesting thing that Chris Jones said to us last night was, I just want our group to peak at the right time. And it felt like he honestly believes they're starting to peak to the level that they expect that is needed for a Super Bowl run.
Could be a fake. Stidham's going to keep. He's going to run. And he'll get about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3 at the 35.
Okay without him, certainly, but Frank Clark has been downgraded to out of this game due to a groin injury. We saw him leave just before halftime, limping a little bit into the locker room. He will not return in this game.
That would be a big loss. Get ready for postseason play.
Yeah, I'll tell you, look, Frank Clark. Chris Jones had some interesting things to say about Frank, too. He said Frank is a madman out there, but I tell you this.
2nd and 3.
All of these defensive linemen, they chase the quarterback relentlessly, and you need to be at full strength considering the teams that they're going to face.
2nd and 3.
Handoff to Jacobs. He goes nowhere, and he gets no gain on the run.
We asked him what he saw from Jarrett Stidham last week, and he went right to Derek Carr, didn't he?
He was complimentary of Derek Carr at a high level, very much. And the Raiders as a whole, I still can't get over how good he smelled. I mean, he smelled incredibly. But he was complimentary of their organization.
You did mention that a couple of times.
Just so I can clear that, what Dan is referring to is that he was wearing Landman cologne. It did smell.
All right, here we go.
They make great.
3rd and 3 at the 35 for the Raiders.
What's that go for per ounce?
I don't know. I just know the shoes are about 400 apiece. A pair, not for one.
3rd down and 3.
Snap is off. Stidham going for it all, and that is broken up. Pass was to Waller, and this will lead to a 4th and 3 and a punt.
See if Waller can go make this opportunity type of play. Gets outside a read. Stidham's going to give him a good shot. A little bit of a touchback throw, and just one of those contested plays down the field. Reed does a beautiful job.
That's how you do it. You see how he got his left hand in between the hands of Darren Waller?
Shout out to you, Frank. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for the support.
Defensive back play. When your back is to the ball, I know people scream all the time, you got to get your head around. No, you don't. What you do is you play the eyes, you play the hands, especially when you're not in control of the receiver. And that's how you get PBUs.
You'd be surprised if I told you trailing 24-6. That's A.J. Cole.
So the punt is off. KC will start at the 2, and it'll be 1st and 10 when we come back from the quick commercial break. 3 minutes and 34 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Tyler, I don't know. It was crazy. Weirdest thing I've saw in football in a while. Said the bath bomb boy. Oh man. Shout out to my healthy people. You guys ever have a salad without croutons? It's not the same. I went and bought salad, but I forgot to get the croutons. Now I'm looking at it like, really? I'm going to still eat it. But I just need the croutons. I need the crunch. Shout out to Isaiah. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, I got the onions. I got some peppers. I mean, that's all going to go in there, but still need the croutons. You know, it's just not the same. It's not the same. I got a nice ribeye. I'm going to cut it up, put it on top of the salad, but I need the croutons with it. Just a fan. Just a fan. Fritos? Come on, yo. I'm not putting Fritos anywhere near my steak. Sorry. Shout out to Quinn McKind for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. I can smash a bag of them alone. Right?
To the 6-yard line. Of course, along those lines, Mahomes has never lost a road division game.
15-0.
And do you remember before the season started, we talked about this division as being one of the great divisions maybe in history. Right?
I feel like adding Fritos to your salad just completely ruins the whole experience and the point of it. Fritos. Corn chips. 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. And McKinnon, as he gets 7 yards on the run, it'll be 1st and 10 for KC at the 14. Just throw a cheeseburger on your salad. Shout out to Loretta.
Of course, they're rooting in Buffalo hard for the Raiders, and the Bills will play the Patriots tomorrow. And you see the South will get locked up tonight one way or the other, Tennessee or Jacksonville. Jaguars still have a path in even if they lose tonight.
1st and 10. Mahomes throws deep. Incomplete to Watson. Almost took it out of his hands.
And then he did. You know, that's how they started off. Second play from scrimmage, 66 yards. Watson can't hang on to that.
Better get on board, Benji. Get some veggies in your life, yo.
You're going to get the motion, and Watson's going to go to seam, and then you're going to get Tony down the middle of the field. Duron Harmon actually makes this play. See how deep he is that underneath defender as the safety's coming over the top? You see that little hesitation by Patrick. He's got to put more air on it, and then that allows that safety and corner to collapse.
Yeah, if he had anticipated that maybe just a tick sooner, he wouldn't have been able to get over the top. I mean, we could see that from up here. It was coming wide open.
2nd and 10.
Mahomes under pressure, gets out of it. He's going to run, and he gets all of the first down that he needs. 13 yards on the play.
And it's a gain of 13 on the ground from Patrick Mahomes.
As they get to the 27.
Patrick, I mean, isn't he dangerous enough just throwing the football, having full command of this offense? But man, his running ability, his ability to pick up first downs with his legs, and then when you have guys like Jerick McKinnon who are dual threats, running the football, catching the football, and blocking, whether it be in pass protection.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
There's just so much to deal with this offense.
McKinnon will stay in there. On 1st down and 10.
It's going to be handoff to McKinnon. And no, he bounces out of the hole, but he's going to lose a yard on the play. 2nd and 11.
I think a lot of the credit with this Chiefs offense has to go to like Andy Reid's ability to adjust. You know, early when he was in Philly, it was about having 3 tight ends on the field, and they had so much versatility, and then they had so much wide receiver talent here early on with Patrick. They played with less tight ends. Now, again, because Tyreek Hill's not here, you're playing with all those tight ends on the field, and it's just created such a
2nd and 11.
a matchup multiplicity for this offense that allows Patrick to control at the line.
2nd and 11. Ronald Jones.
Jones, nice run. He'll get 9 yards on the play. 3rd and 2.
Roderick Teamer Jr. made the stop. We asked
3rd and
Andy
2.
yesterday about, you know, the possibility of playing the AFC Championship game at a neutral site. And he gave us the most Andy Reid answer ever. We could do it in the McDonald's parking lot. That man loves his hamburgers.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you this about Patrick as well, man. Like he said last year, they would try so hard to get the ball to Tyreek and Travis that sometimes he'd get out of sorts and panic when he couldn't. No panic this year. You never know where they're going with the football, which makes them all the more dangerous.
Mahomes throws to McKinnon. That's going to be incomplete. And this will be a big stop for the Raiders. We will see what this leads to. I think they're going to punt. With 2 seconds left on the clock.
Raiders defense doing a nice job of trying to disguise their coverages at the snap, rotate late, give Patrick different looks. As far as
shout out to Dave Poe for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to you, Jeffrey. Thanks a lot, man.
Renfro drift back and let it bounce, and it checks down inside the 5 and down at the 2. Najee Johnson
So it looks like the Raiders will take over at their 4, first and 10.
Is that a ode to McAfee? You know, like the walk by Townsend?
I think that's the Conor McGregor.
Well, McAfee got it from McGregor.
Exactly. Yeah, that's who started that. But
Either way, it's a sick punt.
It is. It is.
Come on, that's a phenomenal celebration.
Hunters are people too, as you know.
I think that's how. Isn't that how Levy walked over here today?
He's got great lettuce on the back of the helmet.
At least we did walk over here.
And here we go, first and 10 for the Raiders. 2 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter. Handoff, and that's going to be a loss of a yard. Terrible game for the Raiders. Score is 24-6 as we head into the fourth quarter. Raiders have the ball. Coming up. They said start a cooking channel. Now I got another channel coming up. It's going to be about life. Life and everything in it. It's going to be fun. It'll be a good time. We're going to talk about a plethora of things on this new channel. What's up, Alvin? So Brian said life after the Raiders. Shout out to Orange MJ for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Rico Suave, no, that's what the OnlyFans is for. That's what the OF is for. Vin's World, yeah, it's called Seductive Sports. Seductive Sports. With 4 S's.
And the Bengals were the lone team to oppose the special vote held yesterday.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 11 for the Raiders.
They've already clinched the division, however. Don't get me started on the coin flip for the home game. 2nd and 11. If that's a Ravens-Bengals scenario. Here's Stidham out of his own.
Stidham's going to throw. It gets away, but he looks going to take a safety. Pass was to Renfro for 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6. Shout out to you, Shannon. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the channel.
Went against the vote. Again, Andy Reid said, I'm okay with it. We'll play it in the parking lot.
I think it's just frustrating on the part of Bengals fans and that organization that they're one of the hottest teams in the NFL, and they cannot control things the way they could have originally. And that rightfully is very frustrating to them.
3rd down and 6.
His throw is broken up and complete. And it's going to lead to a 4th and 6 and another Raiders punt.
I think you're trying to get a little bit of a stunt game, right? Defensive line-wise, Lou, and just
Yeah, great awareness. I mean, the overall point.
It's Shannon. It's completely random. There's no way to really control it.
Just look at how they just get so much push, and they're so long, 6'5", 6'6".
10 people can subscribe. It just chooses one.
It makes it so difficult to throw the football against this football team with the way this pass rush is playing. But man, as this young secondary continues to develop,
Kick is off.
this defense is just hitting its stride.
Second straight 3 and out.
And KC will start at the 38. It'll be 1st and 10.
59-yard punt.
Timeout, commercial break. 14 minutes and 4 seconds left in the fourth. This game has been a complete tragedy for the Raiders. And we got another game after this. It's going to be the Jaguars. The Jaguars and the Titans. Coming up next. Jennifer says, hey, Jay Reason, glad to see you in Buffalo right now, going to the game tomorrow. Where should I go tonight to get pumped? Hit up Allen. Yeah, hit up Allen. Allen's pretty fun on a Saturday night. Hit up Allen. Go get you some good wings. Have you a couple drinks. Have a safe night. Have fun. And then obviously don't do too much because you got to enjoy the game tomorrow. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
What's up, JCK? What up, bro? All right, be right back, guys. 1 second. Gotta grab the little one. 1 second, guys. Be right back.
coach.
All right, guys.
Saunders is the guy who did all those backflips on that video that went viral prior to the 2019 draft. 6 foot 324. The guy can do backflips. Why not? Second and goal.
It's going to be a quick pass that is caught by Kelsey for 1 yard. He's just short of the touchdown.
Harmon brought him down at the goal line.
Whoever is responsible for red zone game playing from a defensive perspective when you play the Chiefs, it has to have you pulling your hair out.
Get in. It's a great catch by Kelsey. Great tackle by Harmon.
Sit him down there about a yard short.
Good spot. Good spot.
I mean, just think of all the things, all the unscouted looks you're going to get against this team. You run through a myriad of plays, search through tape all year long, and they're going to show you something you have not seen.
Motion McKinnon. Pacheco's in there as well.
This is going to be a handoff to Pacheco for 1 yard. And he gets the touchdown. And there it is. Kansas City scores again.
Joe Tooney for the celebration.
Score's going to be 31-6 after the extra point.
How many times have we seen Jerick McKinnon as a lead
Say hi.
blocker today in the red zone? Multiple times. The creativity, not only in their pass game, but certainly in their run game as well.
Isaiah Pacheco was the second to last running back drafted this year. When you turned on Rutgers tape,
Kick was almost blocked.
GM Brett Beach told me
Scores 31-6. 11 minutes and 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter, guys. And this one is looking like it's almost over. Quick commercial break. Next up is going to be your Jaguars and Titans after this, guys. Commercial break. Shout out to you guys. Clarence, no, that's Junior. That's Junior. Bob, he will go nowhere near. He will go nowhere near a Cowboys jersey. He is Bills Mafia, just like his father. He's not going to have to endure what I dealt with 4 years in a row. Bills are going to get to that Super Bowl. He's going to be loud and proud. Jonas, it'll be neutral. It'll be a neutral spot. Fred, it's been absolutely ridiculous. Kansas City doing Kansas City things. And that's about it. Ed Ryan, we already handled them, so he was having a ball. When them Chiefs got beat by the Bills, he was having a ball.
As for the home team, mentioned earlier the Derek Carr era came to an end. It was last Wednesday. Josh McDaniels said, "Hey, we're going to make a change." And again, the public response was, hey, we got to evaluate, see what we have in Jarrett Stidham. But a lot of people saying Carr, they couldn't risk an injury. An injury puts him on the hook for some $40 million guaranteed.
Yeah.
And so that's a decision the Raiders have to make 3 days after the Super Bowl. Derek has a no-trade clause in his contract. He kind of controls this, too.
Yeah, it's an interesting situation for him. Look, obviously, they don't want to risk injury to him. That February 15th.
Oh, yeah, that's so funny. All right, 1st and 10.
For them, they got to find out what they have here with Jarrett Stidham. And look, I think this is a situation where maybe some of his players
For these Raiders.
especially over the past 5 weeks, had something to do with
Play
the
action.
number of turnovers.
Throw is caught by Adams.
Pittsburgh game comes to mind in particular.
He'll get 18 yards on the play.
Just all kind of steamrolled into them saying, hey, look, we're a team that coming into next year, we have about $25 million in cap space. We have 11 draft picks. We're going to pick in the top 10. We have got to start.
1st and 10 now at the 43.
On defense. We need more firepower as far as pass rush to help out Max Crosby. We need people to take away the football. We're really trying to build this thing in Josh and Dave Ziegler, the general manager's image. Do we just need to turn the page? And I think they came to the conclusion, we're just going to turn the page.
And there will be suitors.
Play action. Stidham rolls out. He's going to throw that to Hollins. Hollins gets 3 yards on the play.
I think it's pretty fair to say that Derek Carr, who has one of the great Raider careers ever, is no longer going to be a Raider. And to your point, Leaves, there's going to be suitors. There's also this very real reality that who the next quarterback is better be really good, because Justin Herbert's in the division and Patrick Mahomes owns the division. So you can't just take anybody and
2nd and 7.
and think you're going to be better at the quarterback spot than those other 2 teams with their guys.
2nd down at 7. Here's Stidham.
Stidham throws. That is reeled in by Waller. He gets 11 yards on the play. Clock rolling, just approaching the 9-minute mark. 9-minute mark.
Down here on the field, and actually prior to last Wednesday, even what they told us, Josh McDaniels saying that Derek Carr felt like he would be a distraction to this team, to this quarterback room. He wanted to step away and give Jarrett Stidham the opportunity to own the team. That's been a big piece of his whole goal. Jarrett Stidham saying it was a bit of a surprise.
Shout out to you, Per Winkle.
And all of a sudden he finds out he's going to be starting last week and then this week as well.
Stidham throws to the middle. That's called by Renfro for 14 yards. Trying to make something out of this.
Who's coming here? I'm stopped, every few minutes. Hey, when's Tom Brady get here?
Sure.
And that's been discussed since prior to Tom even signed in Tampa Bay.
Well, the connection, obviously, to Josh McDaniels. But I would make the case, Lou, that it's not just who's going to play quarterback. I mean, they got to make a decision on Josh Jacobs and the world that we live in. If it's do you pay the running back?
Another throw, another catch.
They got to make a decision.
That'll be to Cole for 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 at the 24.
So there's a lot of parts to this football team that they have to figure out that the quarterback is a big part of.
Yeah, I mean, but look, remember, you also said that with the quarterbacks that they're dealing with in the division, that obviously looms large. I mean, that's the number 1 position. But yeah, I mean, you're right. Derek Waller is someone I want to keep around here. But look,
Fred, the Titans and the Jaguars.
Here in a couple months, and he's someone who's developed into a very, very good number 2 tight end, maybe a starter for other teams. So yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. But they also have some nice pieces and some building blocks. I mean, yeah. How about
As Jacobs gets 1 yard on the play, it'll be 3rd and 4.
With running backs, many people say, look, it's like a car, right? As soon as you drive it off the lot, it starts to lose value, and that's the same thing with running backs. Look, you got to find fair value for Josh Jacobs because he's just too good of a player.
Throw to the middle to Adams. And he gets 12 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 at the KC 11.
Yeah, that was his quote. Because once you sit down Derek Carr and he leaves, instantly.
Ghost Gaming Bros, yeah.
What does that mean about Davante Adams now?
And you know what was really interesting talking with Davante in relation to the quarterback position? He said, I want input in the guy that's going to be here for the long term with me. It wasn't I just want the best option, a.k.a. Tom Brady for a year. He wants a guy that he can build over the next 4, 5, 6 years with as a Raider.
Throw to the middle, and that's going to be incomplete to Abdullah. 2nd and 10.
Look, obviously, some of his back and forth about whether he was going to continue to play or not weighed on Davante. I mean, I'm not saying that was the ultimate decision-making, rather the ultimate factor. Look, he wanted to play out here. This was his boyhood franchise. This is the team he rooted for. But I'm saying he doesn't want that uncertainty. He doesn't want another short-term.
So Raiders, I mean, they show, little
and now his buddy's gone. I think he's thinking
highlights of what they can do. They're just not able to finish. That's the problem. They're not able to finish.
I mean, how do they get in position to get a young guy? Is there a young guy that right now you could see developing into someone that could deal with the other quarterbacks that you mentioned in this division? They have a lot of work to do this offseason. A lot of work.
I think the Josh Jacobs thing gets handled. I think both sides are motivated to come to some.
Stidham steps up, passes to the back of the end zone. It is caught, but I think he was out of bounds. No. They're going to say it's a touchdown. So let's see here. The ball is caught. 2 feet. 1. Nope. 1 foot.
It's close.
1 foot.
Like he realizes how close he is.
That's such a great athletic play. I don't think that's going to count.
What a ridiculous catch.
And again, look at Justin.
Amazing catch, but couldn't get both feet down, so it'll be 3rd and 10.
And strip the pocket. Look at that. Look at that extension.
They cleaned it up quickly. Got the assistance.
He's another building block. To your point, Lou, when you said you'd want to keep him around. If you could keep him healthy, man, he's a absolute dynamic player for them.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 now. Can get a first down.
Snap is off. That's caught by Renfro. What a throw, Stidham. I like it. Touchdown for the Raiders. That was his best pass of the night.
It's a phenomenal route by Renfro. Watch how he comes off the ball and stems inside. That forces that defender McDuffie to shuffle inside. Then he brings leverage on the
the money.
But if you're Trent McDuffie, where you're lined up and you have a safety sitting inside, I mean, it's just like one of those. I mean,
so you're saying he doesn't have to go inside?
You don't know what exactly the coverage was called.
Extra point is up. It is good. And scores 31-13. 6 minutes and 37 seconds left on the clock in the 4th quarter. Timeout, commercial break. Shout out to Ghost Gaming Bros. What's up, Trevor? Shout out to you, man.
See if we get an onside kick here. There have only been 3 successful onside kicks this season in the entire league, and one of them did come at the expense of the Chiefs.
Can I just tell you, being on the hand team is one of the most stressful things.
I believe it. Carlson doesn't get the hop he wants. And Noah Gray, part of the good hands team, able to recover for Kansas City.
So Kansas City obviously gets the ball. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 43.
Locking down the 1 seed, and we talked earlier. We'll get into the coin flip and neutral site. So Chiefs look like they're going to win this game. If Buffalo wins their game tomorrow at home against New England, and
it'll be a neutral site for KC and Buffalo. If Buffalo wins.
Hey, as Andy Reid said, Donald's parking lot, 5 guys.
Can't get away from hamburgers.
He loves it.
Hand off to Ronald Jones.
Hand off to Jones. As we approach the 6-minute and 30 mark. If the Bills win, it'll be a neutral site for KC and the Bills for the AFC Championship. As Raiders call the timeout, it'd be 2nd and 7 for Kansas City. I don't understand why you call a timeout there. But okay. Timeout. Yeah. Messing me all up. All right, here we go. I can't wait till we get to this AFC Championship and these Bills do what they got to do. I'm gonna need y'all to get some of y'all to pipe down. Some of y'all gonna have to pipe down after this AFC Championship game. Been talking about Mahomes all year, and he's got exposed multiple times, and y'all still talking about him. Shout out to Todd Yu. Happy New Year, man. Shane 01 says, you nervous? You know Mahomes is coming. Nervous about what? We already beat Mahomes. What I got to be nervous about? Jay ain't worried. Jay ain't worried about nothing. We good. Y'all worried. That's why, you sitting over there, you scared. That's what it is. You trying to spread that emotion. You can't spread that emotion over here. You can't spread that
emotional damage
over here. Time out, commercial break, y'all. He said, Shane 01, Mahomes the type of guy to slip in a banana peel. So my man, he gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. 2nd and 5. Mahomes goes deep, and that's gonna be broken up incomplete. 3rd and 5. Valdez Scantling was the intended receiver on the play.
That's what he can do. This is what he's trying to hold off Valdez Scantling as he's trying to hold him off. But
Fat Cat, you're so right, man.
Stiff arm. Amik Robertson has been their best man-to-man coverage player in the secondary.
Jonas, nobody is worried about the Cowboys.
Talked about the fact that this team is going to undergo an overhaul at the cornerback position
because the Cowboys ain't going to the Super Bowl. It's going to be the 49ers.
Amik Robertson, great one-on-one play.
This feels like a screen situation for the Chiefs.
3rd and 5. Pressure coming. Mahomes goes down. It's another sack. Loss of 11.
Get home first on the sack. Furl ever since the injury to
Brandon says, how do you know we are making the AFC Championship? Because I believe in my team. And because of how good they are.
And then you've got 5 offensive linemen. You only need one guy to win, Lou. And you see that internal pressure with the
That's how.
the edge. That's why defenses do it to us offensive people. You create those 5 one-on-one blocks, and you're just trying to see if one guy could win one of those one-on-one matchups.
How about both of those guys that won one-on-one? Jerry Tillery, against Trey Smith, and then Furl going up against.
Shout out to Michael Brumfield for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Talk about the evaluation process. That's part of it right there.
Kick is off.
Renfro from the 10. He's got some running room. The 15. And he'll go down at the 17-yard line.
So Raiders will start at their 18. It'll be 1st and 10.
The AFC standings. It does feel like there's a thick sort of yellow line after Chiefs, Bills, Bengals, and sort of everybody else in the conference. If you guys buy that.
We have to see. Absolutely. Those are the 3 premier teams. Now, we don't really know who Baltimore is because Lamar hasn't played in such a long time.
That's a great point.
And their defense is playing so well since the addition of Roquan. I think the reality is we got to see who Cincinnati is without Lyle Collins at right tackle, how they hold up. If this defense plays the way that they have played this afternoon,
Forrest, you already know.
Kansas City's as good
You
as
already
anybody
know.
in the conference.
1st and 10.
Stidham takes a snap, draw
So
play.
be a handoff for
Gets the first
Jacobs. Big run.
touches.
Gets the 1st down.
NFL rushing title
Clock
starts
rolling as
now.
we approach
I'll tell you this, Justin Reed,
the 5-minute.
when this game is over,
30-second mark.
I don't want to see Josh Jacobs anymore this year. Okay, I don't want to see him. I didn't want to see him in the first game when he looked me up and ran me over. Look, there he does it again. Josh Jacobs is the truth.
Swing it out, Jacobs.
Pass incomplete to Jacobs. He drops it.
I still love you, Josh.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
Minor clarification on that. We're talking about the neutral site game. If it's Buffalo and Kansas City, that's neutral site. If it's anybody other than the Bills, they'll play that game in Kansas City at Arrowhead.
And I think if we're talking about, the team that's beaten Kansas City 3 straight times is Cincinnati. The reality is, one, those young corners that Lewis talked about a lot for Kansas City, they're going to have to show up because you're going to see man-to-man coverage on the outside. And I think I trust
Shane, you talking about stuff that don't matter.
Chiefs offense, the way it's constructed now with
Stidham loses the ball, but it is recovered
Great job, Davante Adams.
by Adams. So it'll be 3rd and 10. Shane, you talking about stuff that don't matter, man. We're not worried about last year. We're not worried about the last 4 years. We talking about 2023 right now. What's going on right now? None of that stuff matters when it comes to these playoffs.
I can tell you this: the Cincinnati Bengals, though, are in the heads of
3rd and 10.
Chiefs. They definitely are. I mean, talking to some of these people in the front office, guys who obviously intimately are involved with this organization. The Chiefs aren't scared of anybody.
Stidham throws. That'll be caught by Renfro.
15 and Patrick Mahomes, obviously.
And a flag comes out.
But Joe Burrow, exactly.
This will be a face mask on KC.
With them losing to
Add
this
15
football
yards to
team
the play.
welling up within that locker room. They definitely feel a level of urgency
Personal
and a sense of
foul.
urgency.
Face mask on the defense, number 32. 15 yards will be added to the end of the run and an automatic 1st down.
It's on Bolton when it comes to playing that team. There you see Nick Bolton. He's trying to reach in there.
Come on, Bolton.
Yeah, I mean,
Trying to rip his head off, yo?
Call. But I get this, getting back to Cincy, look, that team, and I understand your point about Lyle Collins, although I don't personally think he was playing that well anyway, and Joe was making up for a lot of the deficiencies, especially when it came to pass protection. But this team, man, there's something about Cincy. I can see why they're frustrated like they are, that they can't necessarily control some things as far as where they play in the playoffs, because they're as good as anyone.
Stidham throws it away. Incomplete.
Came on the pressure. It was 99.
Shane 01. I'm not negating Patrick Mahomes. I'm not negating Patrick Mahomes at all. You know what I am negating? This Kansas City defense that allowed the Broncos to almost come back on them. The Kansas City defense that's given up so many yards That's what we need to talk about. We know what Mahomes is going to do. We know he's talented. But when your defense gives up 30 points and you ain't scoring 30, it's a different kind of discussion. It's a different conversation.
Second half to like their B or C game. Cincinnati was playing that three-man rush, sometimes two-man rush. And I think the difference, again, with this offense in Kansas City is the tight ends, Pacheco.
Incomplete. Big hit at the end on Adams.
The ability, not only
It'll be 3rd and 21.
The ability to actually run the football versus those looks. And I don't, listen, everything that's happened in Buffalo.
Shout out to you, Purple.
What emotional charge.
They don't be looking at no stats. They just talk. They talk from the heart and their emotions. They don't be looking at no stats.
3-4 week stretch into the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how they play tomorrow and how that team looks. You know, because you would assume that they come out and look, that stadium may be as electric. We all know what it's like to go up there to Orchard Park. I mean, it's already off the charts already. What is it going to be like tomorrow? How incentivized is Cincinnati going to be, considering how they feel they were treated in this process? And Kansas City has a point to prove to Cincinnati. Buffalo has a point to prove to Kansas City. It's really.
Shout out to you, Forrest.
Davante got pulled off the field there.
I think you see when he hits the ground.
Davante's coming off the field. He's going to go they're going to send him to the tent. He took a big hit at the end.
His head snapped back, and it's that whiplash action, man, that you see get so many guys in trouble as far as the concussion protocol. But this guy, I'll tell you what, he said, he told us, look, I'm different. There's a different standard I want to play to. I want to do different things in this league. I want to be around for a long time.
Deep throw, almost picked off. And that'll be 4th and 21.
Should have been a second interception from Jarrett Stidham. 4th down.
Next up, guys, it's going to be the Jaguars and the Titans. The Jaguars and the Titans. 4th and 21. Stidham is in trouble. He goes down. And that is turnover on downs. KC ball.
6th sack of the afternoon for Kansas City. Jones has been leading the way.
Look, Alex Bars has nothing for him. You see here, he just kind of gets into him and then arm over.
Lou, I still can't understand why they're turning away from him and just continue single blocking.
Yeah, they're leaving him one-on-one against inarguably their worst pass protector in Alex Bars, their least athletic guy along the offensive line, against the best interior pass rusher in the league. Now, it doesn't seem like it's
Jonah, Super Bowl is
to do that, and he's taking
Arizona, bro.
He is taking advantage of it.
Since Jones
Arizona.
in the NFL, only Aaron Donald has more sacks in his defensive tackle position. And so the Chiefs take over on downs. Chad Henne in the football game. Patrick Mahomes is done for the afternoon. Handoff Ronald Jones. And he'll get the 25. Clock winds. There's 4 minutes to play.
Who took my advice when I said that Mahomes wasn't going to get 250 yards? Who asked me that question? Who asked me that question? Because guess what? I hope you made your money, Timo. I hope you didn't go against the grain. I hope you made your money.
Want to play with man coverage. That's how one of those three teams is going to get beat in the playoffs if they do.
You know what you're starting to see, though?
It's going to be a run for Jones for 4 yards.
You're starting to see a little bit more too high safety, a little bit more zone. They are trying to protect them, to your point, for sure. And you can run that, right? Especially when you're rushing with 4. If Chris is going to rush like this, right, and Frank's going to be healthy, and Dan is going to rush like that, and Karlaftis, you can go ahead and cover with 7. Yep. Rush with 4. You don't have to blitz.
Where do you guys stand on the camp that whispers, don't forget about the Chargers?
Oh, for sure.
Where do you guys stand
with
on that?
Bosa back too, you know, with everything for the Chargers is do those receivers consistently stay healthy, like Williams and Keenan Allen, because they haven't, and that's kind of been the MO for not only this season. But
shout out to you, CM Charm. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the support. Silverado in Thailand. What's going on, man? Philip Mahomes got 202 yards. 202 yards.
Number 1 seed in the conference and the bye. The last top seed to win the Super Bowl, the Eagles, 2017. So it's been a while. Chiefs were the 2 seed when they
clock rolling.
I don't know if there's a direct link between getting the number 1 seed, obviously, and winning the Super Bowl, but I think everyone would prefer to have it and work under those circumstances and play less games and get a week off. And yeah, I think I'd always want to go that route. But it's just not necessary. It's not necessary in order to win.
And it's going to be a stop on the run.
I think the reality is, if you're the Kansas City Chiefs, in this year with this AFC,
shout out to you, Nomad.
Yes. You only want to have to win 2 games to get to the dance.
Shane 01, Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy is my MVP. Brock Purdy is the next Joe Montana. Brock Purdy is the next greatest of all time quarterback. Put the house on him, guys. Brock Purdy is the next GOAT. 2-minute warning. Timeout, commercial break, yo. Colin said, "Crazy Jay." I'm just kidding. Yo, let me make sure I clarify. I'm just kidding because I don't want somebody to go out there and literally bet the house on Brock Purdy, then come and blame Jay and be like, "Jay, you told me to put the house on Brock Purdy. You told me that Brock Purdy was going to be the greatest of all time." I'm joking. Dropping the disclaimer now. I am joking. Do not go and put the house on Brock Purdy. All right? There you go. Got to put disclaimers on stuff now. At the dog's house on Purdy. Man, y'all be hating on that kid. Don't hate on the kid. He's doing well. He's doing well. I'm excited to see what he does. And like I said, I've got the 49ers going to the Super Bowl, so I'm excited to see what he does.
It's just a fantastic.
Ooh, big hit at the end. As Jones runs for 13 yards, it'll be 1st and goal at the 8 for Kansas City.
And you can hear it in the voices of the Buffalo organization, from the coaches down to the players. They say,
rank 1 through 3, Mahomes, Burrow, Allen. I would go Mahomes, Allen, Burrow. 1, 2, 3.
I've never seen something like that.
It's just realistic. I need Allen to win that Super Bowl so he can become number 1. Allen's got to win that Super Bowl so he can become number 1. He's got to do it.
I don't care about too much because it was just so jarring for everyone to watch.
Walking through the airport,
Yeah.
Just overhearing conversations. And you're right, non-football people, they don't even know what team he plays for.
Yeah.
How's the football guy? What's the word on here?
And that speaks to your point, Dan, that you made earlier.
Timo, cut it out, man.
You saw the best in humanity come out. Meaning,
Cut it out.
well, there really is empathy for everyone when people really
Spank
want to show
yourself.
Yeah, and we saw the beauty of the NFL. Everyone
I know you
galvanized
ride in that.
one very specific
I know you
person
ride in that
and
Bengals
rallied,
wood.
supported, and loved on, and then that really
I know you
stretched
riding that
through
Bengals wood.
everybody that's a part of this.
Get off that Bengals wood, Timo. That's ball game, guys. Score is 31-13. Kansas City takes it. Next up is going to be Jaguars. Jaguars and the Titans. I will see you guys in a little bit. Make sure when you get over there, smash that like, that thumbs up. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you shortly. Shout out to Kansas City Chiefs. You guys took the game.